stream. Hello, everybody, and why is the stream wrong? What happened? I literally just fixed it. No, we'll go here. This is fixed. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll with Advantage. It is great to be here on this wonderful day. It's been a minute since we have been around the Isles of Iverion crew, but very happy to be here to finally dive into this session so that way we can kill some fucking angels. Yeah. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and dive in. We're back. All right, and look at that RP overlay working. Love it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Our tradition here on Roll with Advantage is that I do not do the summary. No DM on Roll with Advantage to the summary. We have the players do the summary. If this is your first time watching, it's a great way to make sure that the players are following the story and they're picking up on the important beats. Also, being a DM is a lot of work, so it's nice to sort of shovel some of that responsibility off to somebody else. So with that, this week is Felicity. So Felicity, take it away.
Hi, yes, okay. So I screwed up the pronouns of all the angels. So everyone who's an angel is they, them. I'm gonna try to correct myself while reading it. I'm so sorry to those angels for when I inevitably fuck up. All right, so last session, the party goes to meet the pillars of the city of Radiance. Inaris, Lathael, Himael, Tamiel, and Castiel. Some of the pillars asked questions of the Forerunners, but others seemed pretty uninterested in the party visiting. After the meeting, Inaris and Castiel do reach out and ask to meet with the Forerunners. Before they go to see Inaris, they meet with a merchant who has some fun things for them to buy. Little shopping trip, so fun. Then, back to business. Inaris is basically like, bro, I just want to get back to Celestia, and they need the party to help kill Castiel in order for them to do so. But they don't really promise to back up the party and only allows them to kill Castiel. Any other death would still be illegal technically, so not swell. And it's like super illegal in the City of Radiance, just as a refresher, and like you basically like get dead immediately if you do so, like drawing blood. But Inaris would get the party the Radiant Dread's weapon along with the relic that they need, so it'd kind of like still get to be a means to an end. The party does go then to visit Castiel, the humanoid eater, but on the way there, many creepy faces are watching the party. They suspect that everyone, the Forsaken, is watching, but they visit Castiel and they want the Radiant Dread dead, and they threaten, because the Radiant Dread threatens Castiel's position. Castiel also says that if the party doesn't help them, then they will side with the Dark One for surezies. So basically, Castiel saying, I've been offered a sweet deal with the Dark One, and I don't really have a reason to not do that unless you help me. So there's that. Finally, the party goes back to the Radiant Dread, and the Radiant Dread's very spicy that the party might side with Inaris and offers to help kill Castiel if the party kills Inaris due to past little drama. So the Radiant Dread will offer the scary guards of the city to help, as well as with both battles, kind of like help kill Inaris and kill Castiel, kind of scratch your back, I'll scratch mine kind of deal. And we'll give all the permissions for all the killing. And the party will also be given the weapon that the Wild Hunt told Yorick about, along with getting the relic from Inaris, since they'll be dead anyway. So for now, it seems like the party will be helping the Radiant Dread, but we shall see. So that's basically what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So, picking up right from there, all of you were within Lila and Belle's room in the House of Hospitality within the City of Radiance. Now, the Radiant Dread had just left the room. under the impression that all of you have come to an agreement about the way that you'll be handling the situation. That at the end of the day, you will be siding with the Radiant Dread. So, with that, as all of you sort of sit there and recoil and remember the events as they transpire just moments ago for our intrepid adventurers here, you can see Belle kind of leans back and sort of falls flat under the bed and lets out a heavy sigh. Well, that, feel like that went well, right?
It didn't go badly.
Yeah?
Could have went worse.
Yeah. This is just really stressful. You guys live a really stressful life.
Oh, you should have met Laura Khan. That was stressful. And Thor was there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You doing okay there, Belle? You seem a little, stressed?
Nah, you know, I mean, yeah, but what's worse, this or finals, right?
Perspective, you know?
I mean, in all reality, everyone here is a terrible person, right?
What?
No one's doing the angels.
Oh, the others. I thought you meant
No,
this
no,
room.
no.
I was like,
The angels. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't be here in the first place, right?
well,
So go on.
sorry, this is a Ryan question because it's been moments for the characters, not for the players. Didn't the Radiant Dread kind of say that, like, because of what Inarius did in Celestia, he kind of got pulled down with Inarius, but it wasn't really the Radiant Dread's fault? Wasn't that kind of his story? It was like he followed orders, but he didn't kind of realize what was going on, and that's why he wants Inarius dead?
Yeah, I mean... Go ahead, Joe.
That was kind of what was said, right? Or am I misremembering?
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh,
That
so
is
he might not be.
that is no, that's the gist.
Like,
Okay,
he's not
cool.
an angel.
The Radiant Dread?
Yeah, isn't that...
Is he
what you think?
not?
He's not a pillar, but I think he's a... Oh, he is a fallen
He's-
angel?
Yeah, he's a fallen angel. He's just not
Oh,
one
okay.
of one of the pillars. There are
5
other
pillars.
angels that
Alright.
exist here that aren't the 5 pillars.
Oh, I'm with you.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, assuming we believe him, you know, he might be alright.
Yeah, I mean...
But your point still stands. Keep going, sorry.
No, lesser of the 3 evils, I suppose, we're working with. He doesn't seem to be the worst. I mean, someone who wants to lie to Mount Celestia can't be any good. And our other dear friend wants to make a deal with the Dark One, so... I don't see a reason why they both shouldn't be put down.
I'm a little Sorry, what?
No, you good.
Oh. I'm a little concerned about the order, though. Because, and again, Joe, remind me if I'm wrong, he wanted us to kill Inarius first, and then he was going to help with Castiel, correct?
That is what was agreed upon.
Right. Yeah, I'm not totally sold that that's how we should approach this right now. I mean, he wants Inarius dead, right? Like, that seems to be his big focus. And so, I mean, like, as much as I want to believe and trust the guy, we don't really have a guarantee he's going to help us with the person we actually came here for afterwards. But if he really wants Inarius dead, then he might be more willing to be like, hey, we're going to do this first and then we'll help you. I don't know. Just curious what everyone's thinking about that.
I think I thought that too. And potentially we could, like, maybe replan and say that we think potentially killing Castiel first would be a stronger approach because Inarius would be assuming that we're siding with him, and then maybe we can catch him off guard a little bit easier. Maybe if we, like, frame it in a strategical way, the Astral Dread might be more open to that.
Yeah, the Radiant Dread might be open to that.
What did I say? Astral Dread
Astral.
again? Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
whatever.
couldn't
The
resist.
dreadnought.
Yeah, that dude.
Whatever. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Again, we haven't played in a hot minute, so my brain. Anarius is. Which one is which again?
He's the,
in
the
Narius is
black
the
and
really
white.
yeah
The righteous one.
the
Okay,
cool
that has
silk
the
design
temple.
guy who I
Whew,
didn't want
alright.
to kill, and of course we have to kill him.
Yeah.
And then Castiel
Castiel is
the
the
one.
edge boy that lives off in the corner somewhere moping.
that
And
eats
wants to make a
humans.
deal with
Oh, he
them.
also
Okay.
eats people, yeah.
Okay. Whew, sorry, guys. I'm dumb. I
Ah,
apologize.
No,
Yeah,
you're.
but-
It's been 3 weeks.
Whew,
Don't worry about it.
absolute
That's why I've been
fool.
asking.
No.
Well,
Okay.
also,
And go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Go.
sorry, this will be very quick.
You're fine.
Also, Lila, going back to your point, if we kill Castiel first and go back to Anarius, we can get the Arcanum Suppressor from him. Because I don't know how you all felt when he used that on us, but I felt weak as shit. And I would not want him to have that on him while we're fighting him.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's a good strategy thing that we could bring up to the Radiant Dread.
Well, our reward for killing Castiel was Anarius was going to give us. So if we,
Right.
you know. Twig, do you have any thoughts? Eurydice?
Well, I mean, as for the idea that he wouldn't help us then with Castiel, obviously, they are fallen angels. They're not great people, but the city still operates on a premise of lawfulness, there we go. Right? I mean, none of the pillars like each other, but they still stand because there's laws in place to protect that. So, I think if we make a deal with the Radiant Dread, and he agrees to help us with Castiel, we can assume that he'd stay to his word. Otherwise, there's no reason why anything would have had to have been the way it is if that doesn't matter.
I mean, potentially. But I don't know. And it's just that uncertainty that makes me hesitate, Twig. I know he wants Anarius dead. I know he does. So I'm more inclined to go for not only the guy that I believe is the bigger threat, purely because he wants to side with the Dark One and what he knows and what he could deliver. It kind of, in my opinion, solves both of our problems.
I mean, if we get the Arcanum Suppressor from Anarius, couldn't we use it on him after we get it from him?
On Castiel?
On Anarius,
on
I think she means.
Anarius. So, like,
Mm.
if we tell Anarius, yeah, we'll do your deed for you, and then we go kill Castiel, and then we go back to Anarius, we get the Arcanum Suppressor, we get the things that we needed, and then just, boom, turn it
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I'm just not familiar with the magic items. I mean, I don't know if you have to attune to it. I don't know if we can use it the way he did. I mean, if that works, great idea. I love
Joe,
it.
did Lila have to attune to the threads to use them?
Well, the threads didn't have a use outside of inputting them into the Ori. So this seems to have an alternate use. So you're not sure. It is a risk.
I mean, if you do have to attune to it, he is attuned to it. But if he gives it to us, we have it in our possession, we could potentially use it against him. But if not, at least he can't use it against us.
Mm-hmm. There's still a benefit. It may not be as great as being able to use it, but I'm kind of siding with you here, Yorick, because it's less so that I think the Radiant Dread may not follow through, which is totally a worry and possibility, but it's more just I do think Castiel's the bigger threat, and I'm concerned about him becoming our second priority when he should be our first, you know? I agree. So, but whatever we decide, I think we'll get the job done.
I think the one thing we'd have to consider if we do go after Castiel first is if we suspect everyone's here, like we kind of discussed before, it's possible that Castiel could have already given a lot of people permission to kill us. We could be walking into a trap the moment we go back to them. Damn it.
But we would still have, if the Radiant Dread backs us up, wouldn't we still have the support of all of the, I don't remember what they were called, but the things that come out when you draw first blood, like, he ultimately has power over them, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what Castiel says, because the Radiant Dread, if he says nope, then they're not gonna do it.
Well, I'm not really talking about the what were they called, Joe? The Blood Guard? Blood something?
Bloodsworn.
Bloodsworn.
Bloodsworn, thank you. That's a way cooler name. But I'm not so much worried about them, but like we said, if everyone's here, if, you know, the Dark One is sending people to try and recruit him, there could be other, for lack of a better term, free agents like us that he might have just promised them something to if they kill us or fights for him.
Right, but they would have to fight the Bloodsworn. Because Castiel's permission does not override the Radiant Dread's permission.
True.
So, if we plan on having the Bloodsworn to help us through both fights, I feel like that's the strongest option, probably. But, again, I think whatever we decide, I feel like we have a lot going for us for both routes.
Nalfian Twig?
He kind of runs his hands through his hair. Yeah. At the end of the day, my thinking is we do this a lot, right? We sit here, we plan, we try to think of every different outcome, all of the what ifs, but the reality is we're never gonna know until it happens, right? I don't think there is a more correct answer in this moment. I think ideally if we can kill Castiel and only him and get away clean with it, Inarius will be none the wiser. We go, we get the suppressor, we flip the switch on him. But when we were there, you all felt it, right? Something or someone else is here. A dark friend, whatever the fuck Eurydice saw when she was taken, something is here. And if that interferes when we go and take care of Castiel, that could throw a wrench into some plans, but again, we never know. So, I think it's a good plan, but it could backfire. But if we just go and we just take Inarius, if he uses that suppressor against us, love you guys, but some of you, when you just have a
Why
sword
are you
in
looking at
your
me
hand,
when you say that?
I was not looking at you, friend. Glances at Lila. You just know with the mace, you know. You have a mace, right? I forget.
No.
She's a
I was
bow.
like, what?
Whatever the fuck
She's
you
a
have.
bow.
You know,
Sorry,
I've
mate.
seen you use your magic very well. He's just a very strong enemy, and I'm just worried that without some of your more magical abilities, and this goes for all of you, we would be put at a significant disadvantage. That's my fear.
Yuri looks uncomfortable at the fact that all of her places are magic. Everything she fucking does is magic.
So it might be... It's a risk, either way, but it might be better to win over Inarius, let him give us the suppressor first. And I think by doing that, it might be us taking out Castiel.
Mhm.
But, again, it could go horribly wrong. I don't think there's any right answers.
I mean,
I think also what's important important, though, is making sure that the Radiant Dread agrees with whatever we do.
Mhm.
I think it wouldn't be worth trying to say that we're going to do something and then do the opposite.
That I agree.
I think if we phrase it that doing it this way is the best way to weaken Inarius so we can kill him, if that's what the Radiant Dread really wants, I don't see why he'd be against it. Damn it.
Yeah, I agree with that, Yorick. I agree with you, Twig. Like, he's the wrong guy wrong person to piss off. It's okay,
This
just
will be
cancel
Felicita's
the
last
session.
episode
Yeah.
of Isles of
You're
Iverion.
getting fired.
So we inform the Radiant Dread of our plan. Go to Castiel. Take care of the problem. Go to Naris. Hey, we took care of your problem. Thank you for our great reward. There's a sword in your face now. Yes?
Yeah. Depending on how the fight with Castiel goes, maybe we take a night to rest up before going back to Inarius for our reward.
Yeah. And I say,
like that plan. Yeah.
let's go then.
What was the, was his name Frederick?
Yep.
The,
Oh,
Yes!
what's that
Poor
little guy's
Ruby
name?
friend.
yeah,
Plasmoid.
Yorick would
Oh.
open up the door and call for Frederick or ask someone nearby to go get Frederick for them. I don't
Couple
remember
of-
how we summon him.
There's a couple of
Is it the bell?
plasmoids. There's a couple of plasmoids walking by, and they sort of look up to you as you ask that, and they nod and they scurry off. And a few moments
Thank
later,
you.
you can see fixing his little bow tie, flattening out his vest, and adjusting his glasses comes Frederick as he approaches and says,
Yes,
you had requested some assistance?
And then, sorry, this is Ryan talking again. He was able to contact the Radiant Dread, right?
Mhm.
Didn't he have some means of communicating with? Okay. Hey, Frederick. Could you communicate the Radiant Dread and let them know we need to talk to them, please?
Yes, I can do that. I cannot guarantee when they'll be available, but I will let them know that you need to speak, and as soon as I figure out when they'll be here, then I will let you know.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Of course. Is there anything else you need?
Looks back in. Does anyone need anything?
I'm good.
I do have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Yuri does hop around and go and ask, "Hey, I had a question.
Uh-huh.
So you know the different sides of the hotel. Does that does it mean anything? Like where you go and stay, like which part of the hotel or anything?"
Well, of course, all guests within the House of Hospitality are treated as equals, of course. They're all respected guests of the Five Pillars. However, we have found over the past many years that it is typically good to separate some individuals from other individuals, as the Bloodsworn tend to run into issues if those groups lay too close together. So for those that are more good or lawful aligned, they tend to be over here, or the others that are more evil or sometimes more chaos aligned are on the other side of the wing.
Okay. And are the wings free to pass between, or is it restricted?
It is not restricted, but
That is great to know. Thank you so much. You've been so helpful.
please don't, though, whatever you're planning. You see,
not planning it. I
my
was
job is to
wondering.
make sure that the House of Hospitality stays safe and secured and pleasant for all guests to stay in. And if you're hinting that you might be planning to travel across to the other wing, well, then it would be in
No,
my interest to prevent you from
I-
doing that.
I
Yes.
think you have really got that wrong. I was more concerned that somebody from that side would be coming this way. I just wanted to ensure our safety. I'm really sorry if I gave you the wrong impression.
Of course. Well, if you don't mind, I'll just wait here for a bit and wait for the Radiant Dread to respond then.
Okay. She gives
Alright.
him like a big smile, like she is so innocent. Why would Eurydice ever plan anything?
Does he just stand in the doorway?
Yep.
That's fucking weird.
He turns around like this fucking dude.
We're all just staring at him right now.
Hips. Guys like card games or?
I mean, I was thinking about doing
Tempted.
another round of spa day
I mean,
while we wait for
Same.
the dread.
Frederick, you're just staring at me, bud. Say something.
I'm
I
just
suppose if we do
waiting for
go
a response.
spa day, Frederick could join us, I suppose, if he wishes to be around us.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go change in my swimsuit. While y'all figure this situation out, I'm just gonna go to her room.
Yuri's
so
gonna.
uncomfortable.
We're in your room.
No,
We
we're
are-
in the lobby area.
Yeah,
the
okay.
bedroom.
Frederick, we are allowed to just go. If you can come with us. We're just gonna go and chill out. Okay?
very well. You are allowed to do whatever you wish within the House of Hospitality.
Wonderful. Yuri's is gonna go to her room and change.
Yeah,
You're
come
just
on,
glances
spa
at
time.
Frederick. Just
Frederick steps out from behind. He steps out back out of the doorway and just stands in the hallway and just sort of watches all of you go to your independent rooms to and gather your supplies.
Now, if he's gonna occasionally like peek his head out to see if Frederick is still there.
Yep. You
Is
peek
he?
Your, you peek
Every
your head
time?
out.
Well, I mean, until the Radiant Dread comes, he's gonna be there, mate.
You see
Oh my
your head
God.
peek out, and then you can see Frederick just sort of.
Oh yeah. Well. Weird. All right. He's gonna, I guess, change into his swim attire.
I guess
Alright,
he
everyone,
just-
drop pictures of your swimsuits. Let's go.
Say
Don't
less.
tempt. Don't tempt it.
I'm doing it.
I'm about to get on
Not
Pinterest right now.
tempting. That's what I'm gonna do.
Shit, I'll join you.
So I guess we just go and spa until we hear something.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, but I'm down.
So as all of you walk out with your towels and swim attire, you can see Frederick waits, and he follows all of you down
Yes!
from the
Yay!
Ew, this is weird. I'm not gonna look this up anymore.
I'm looking
Spa
at
day with the Plasmoid. Let's go.
Alrighty. So you eventually head down past the central cafeteria area. You can see there are individuals that are currently dining. You can see that one individual in particular that all of you had passed upon your first exit from the House of Hospitality. Her and the fiendish woman, her and several other fiends currently sit around her, speaking in sort of hush whispers as they devour different bits of food that lay on the table. And you can see her, she kind of looks and squints and returns back to her conversation. But eventually, all of you do make your way down to the bottom layer, to the bathhouse.
Not to like focus on it, but do Yorick and Yuri still feel that same kind of like connection that they did before when they see her again, or is it less so, or not there at
No,
all?
definitely you still do feel that connection. It is, there's something drawing you, but you're not exactly sure what.
Enough to know it's not a one-off. Got it.
Correct.
When we get downstairs, Yuri kind of leans over to Yorick and is like, "So, what are we doing about that?
About what?
The weird the one that has the creepy vibes, the really off vibes.
Oh shit! You felt that too?
Yeah.
Oh, I was worried that was just me.
Wait,
no,
she
I
looks
mean,
around to everyone else is like, did you guys get bad vibes off of her?
Who?
yes.
Well, there we go.
No, I've
Good
missed.
answer.
I mean, we saw like she was a devil, right? Like we could clearly see that on her, or
Yeah,
could we
she
not?
was.
I don't remember. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, she felt like familiar, so I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea who that is, so
We could just go and ask who she is.
we could do that. I mean,
Wait, did we pass her?
oh, twice actually.
Did
Your
she
word
look
count.
our way? I mean, did she seem like she knew us?
I don't know. It's hard to tell off of a glance.
Right.
I think she winked at us the first time.
I think so.
Hmm.
I just think we're not sure. One of the best ways to be sure is to just go and ask.
Just be mindful of what we're saying. I
Yeah,
don't know who this is, and for us to run into somebody who may or may not know who we are out here is not a great feeling.
yeah. It's just if there is somebody here who maybe does have a problem with us or something, I would rather know now.
I mean, what's your plan to approach?
Is Frederick still following us?
Yes.
Bollocks. Okay.
Saw, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we're gonna
tired
good luck
of-
with that then.
She's like, we need to do it when Frederick isn't just watching us. Because there are, I could just go invisible and go, but that would be real obvious, and that's not what we want.
I assume you're whispering all this.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love how you're just having this conversation right in front of us.
Frederick, no eavesdropping. So anyway, so
I guess we wait until we've got the feedback from, the Radiant Dread. So then Frederick should leave, and then we can go chat to this woman. I mean, but I don't know how to approach it. I don't know if we should just be honest and be like, "Hey, you look familiar. Do we know each other?"
I mean, that's innocent enough, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we could also wait until they're in like kind of neutral territory. You know, I mean, they were just in the lounge area eating, so I mean,
Yeah.
we could go to lounge area and eat and talk to them.
Yeah. If we wait too long, I'm kind of worried that they're not going to be there any. Technically, if we go there now, that is allowed. That is a free area to be in. We're not going anywhere we're not meant to.
No, there's a dress code in the lounge. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Well, Frederick can't be mad at us for going into the neutral, open area.
I mean, he might be after his stance. I don't know.
Well, he doesn't know who we have problems with. Does anyone feel like having a really long conversation with Frederick that'll distract him?
Sure.
Please no.
Me and Nalfian got this.
Oh, alright.
All right,
Oh,
locks arms with
thank
Nalfian.
Oh, Lila, you're a delight.
Walks on over to Frederick. Hey, Frederick. So I
We're doing this
need
now?
the most
I guess we are.
relaxing soap that you can get. And I kind of have a very particular smell that I've been like looking for. It's somewhere between floral and food. Do you think you could help me narrow that down? And then Nalfian, he's got this itch on his back, but he doesn't want me to itch it,
Oh, you are so correct in that, Lila. It's just there, you know, when you just...
And I don't know if you have anything for that.
Yes, there are remedies for both of these problems. And you see him kind of look around and like look back past the two of you.
Are y'all leaving?
I was typing it in the chat because I didn't want to interrupt you when you're acting.
Well, is Twig coming with us or not? That's the only thing I wanted to
sorry.
check.
Yeah, do you want to come with or stay?
Between the idea of wherever the fuck this conversation with Frederick is, and talking to some person that you're getting
Devil.
sus vibes on,
She can also
I
just
think I'm
stay
very
in
torn.
the tub and just
Oh
like
my god,
scream.
absolutely. Twig will just kind of, people split, Twig will split, and she's just gonna go into the spa and just kind of retreat.
Yeah,
Go-
you and
go
Twig
have a chill.
and Belle can vibe out.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I guess we sneak off then.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the idea.
So, Lila, I'd like you to make a persuasion check with advantage first.
Okay.
Let's go.
this is so funny to me. Nelvian's in these short ass shorts asking about itch cream.
Ew. Don't go to the spa with your fucking diseases,
Good.
mate.
A 9.
Why did you let me roll?
You could have rolled.
No, you're
And
fine.
now
You're
being rolled. How good is this performance?
+3.
Lila led the
Aspire
Lila
to
led the
performance, actually.
conversation. I'm very
did.
sorry.
No, you're fine. I
Um,
wasn't listening. You're amazing.
Do
So.
we want to just waste fucking invisibility on this shit? Because I see Lila's roll, and I'm like,
That's a call you got to make right now.
That's up to you, my dude.
you know what? You fucking know what? I don't think I have invisibility anymore. Never mind.
Okay, all right.
Rough.
Glad we glad we got there.
I changed my spells. I was confused.
Do you have dimension door still?
I do, but that's
subtle.
gonna be even.
I mean, when
subtle
you think about
spell.
it, it's us turning invisible and just becoming visible somewhere else.
Here's the thing. What we could do is step around a corner towards the spa area. So Frederick sees us walking into the spa, and then we just dimension door round to behind where Frederick is and walk away.
There you go.
Okay, we do that then. Let's go.
All right.
Unless-
Good use of 4th level. Fuck yeah.
You know
Well,
what?
we'll
for,
see.
For burning a 4th level spell slot, sure, that works. Even though Lila, you can see Frederick keeps looking behind you and Nalfian, and sees the two of them walk in the direction of a different spa and eventually teleport away, but he doesn't see that part as you distracted him just enough. Combined with the very powerful amount of magic that Eurydice just used, he just kind of looks and says, yes, very well. We can definitely help with that. Except, well, in all honesty, it might be better for you to, instead of looking for one specific itch to be scratched, and one specific scent, it might just be a good time for a head to toe treat. Please follow me.
Nelvian gives Lila a very auspicious look. Like,
Yeah,
what have
Lila
you gotten
also
me
is
into?
raising an eyebrow, what did we get into? Let's go. What are we doing?
Pure chaos, as it should be.
Yeah.
Getting the ultimate treat. Okay. So, the two of you end up getting a full treat of head to toe spa.
Oh, yeah.
But everything that you get is relaxing, but there's a certain threshold of gross that you have to go through first. So there are these full skin peels that you'll do where, the face peels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except what they do is they cover you in, where is it here? Oh no, I just had it.
Whole body? Oh.
The whole body peel, not just the face. We're shedding.
Yeah. So they've procured frog hemoth slime, and it's incredibly sticky, but it's great at removing toxins and all of the blackheads, all that.
Oh.
And so they pretty much just dip you in it, and then the plasmoids just roll it off you.
Oh my god. Visual is insane in my brain.
So that's something that you
It's
guys
nuts.
also go through.
The bonding experience for you and I.
You also, Lila and Malfian also go through a full body massage from a Gorelian, which is a 4-armed gorilla creature. I'll go ahead.
Wait, is it one Gorelian for both? people.
Yes. So it's
So
four
funny.
arms, just like. I'll post an image in the chat for you.
Oh my god.
There you go.
What?
Yep.
Oh
So
my
you can
God.
see that two of the arms will pick you up and kind of bend you a bit to really get at some of those.
Adjust.
Yeah.
Oh my-
But what I will say though is that as the two of you come out the other end, you get +1 to your acrobatics checks. You just feel so
Limber.
for the next 24 hours, +1 to your acrobatics, because you just
Nice.
you
Plus
could
10,
like
baby.
you could wrap yourself up into a ball right now. You feel that
Oh, wow.
malleable. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's great.
It looks wrong.
It does look wrong. I don't think it was meant to look right.
It needs those pectorals. Give me more titties.
I was thinking that. I was like, shouldn't he have more titties? Where are the titties?
All right.
That's funny.
So
Well, that's happening.
while that is
Yeah.
while that incredibly serious thing is happening, we move out of the bathhouse. And
We go get dressed first. We get dressed
you
first.
you go upstairs. That's where you dimension door. You dimension door
Yes.
upstairs to your bedroom. And the two of you go your separate ways just for a moment to dress yourselves. Probably for the best. And with that, the two of you reconvene in the hallway, excuse me, and you make your way down into the dining area. So, as you enter the dining area, the two of you can see that it is rather busy. There are quite a lot of people here. And you can see that that individual is still sitting right where she was, with her sort of cadre of fiends sitting next to her.
Okay, you ready? She looks at Yorick. She's obviously nervous because there's a fucking lot of fiends there, but
Yor looks pretty unbothered. He's just like, yeah, so like, you want to just like go sit down with them, or like, what's your play here?
I feel like we don't. Well, I mean, we could just power move and just sit down as well and be like, oh. But I think we definitely go up and just be like, hey, like, you look really familiar. Do we know you? Like, you know, that kind of vibe. Like, go in friendly.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Do we want to just straight up say our names?
Nah.
Because I
No,
feel like
I mean-
that's a strong. I don't know.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah, no, let's just no, we'll kind of engage, and then we'll just play it by ear, because like she'll probably ask for our names, or I don't know, you know, who knows? I don't know. I'd say
Okay.
let's just get started.
Well, yeah. Okay. All right. Yuri. She has Lucky with her, this little flaming dog, because he is adorable and is a good comfort animal. And she heads over, looking all bouncy and happy, and she kind of addresses this woman. He's like, "Hi, I'm sorry, you look really, really familiar. Do we know you?"
And you can see she looks to you, and there is a small smile that comes across her face a little bit. And she will, and you can see these other demons and devils that are sort of sitting around her. They all sort of look and sneer at the two of you. And she sort of leans forward a bit and says, I don't think that we've had the honor of meeting personally, but your renown has spread far and wide, I'm sure, past what you believe to be it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if we've never met in person then. What's your name?
I am Glacia. It's wonderful to meet you.
Yorick knows that name, right?
Correct.
Does Yuri or just Yorick?
You can make a history check if you'd like.
Yeah, alright. Okay. I don't have the dice. Hold on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This will be fine. Everything's fine.
What's your modifier?
That was not awesome. My history isn't great. Yeah, that's a solid 7.
Okay, that's good. Get the solid 7. Okay. Sal, Yuri, as you hear the name, you think back on it, but there have been so many names, so many places, so many people that you've encountered over the past several months that nothing resonates immediately. You have nothing to connect it to. But Yorick, you do have a fairly good idea of who this person is.
Yeah, I think Yorick was just very kind of like casually smiling, and Yuri would notice that the smile would just kind of slowly drop as he looks at her.
She gives him a look like, what? Is it really bad?
He's just looking. He's just looking right at this devil. Glacia, the daughter of Osmodeus Glacia.
Yuri ain't smiling no more.
The one and only. And I will go ahead and share.
Ooh, art.
Where is it at here?
That is who I guessed this was, OC. But Yuri's just like, oh, fuck. That's not awesome.
Wait. Okay, wait. Save entry. There we go. Save entry. Okay, I don't know why, but okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this. I will say, I like everything about this art except for the amount of clothing that this person is wearing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So just keep in mind that she is that she currently is wearing like armor head to toe right now.
Okay.
Maybe she was just ready for the spa day.
According
she
to this
just got out of
art,
the
she was
spa.
ready to go.
Oh,
He's cute. What do you mean?
I see what you mean now. The amount being none.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like the art is wonderful.
Nude
Like
colored suit underneath.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I do really like his
It
art.
gives the illusion, you know. Don't worry about it. Like the blood on her hands, that's actually just gloves. It's part of the suit.
Oh. Creative.
I still think it's good art, though.
no, it's,
No,
that's
it
why I
is good
said
art.
it's really
Oh,
good
yeah,
art,
she's a
especially.
model.
Yeah. But
No, I get what you're saying.
it just
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Does he have his
Titties.
ram horns? That's great. Those
yeah,
are
they're
amazing.
huge.
Love them. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'm being bathed by plasmoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're currently getting bent over like 90 degrees by a
Oh.
Garellian who's like
Alright,
chopping at your
well.
back.
All right.
Not the first time, right? Ew.
Wait. All right.
Now, the other thing, Yorick, that is very important for you to know, and then whenever you would like to share this with the rest of the person, she is also the ruler of the sixth layer of the Nine Hells, which pretty much counts as the prison of the Nine Hells. It's called the Crushing Lands.
Sick.
Incredibly welcoming. Number 5 tourist
As all the
destination in Illica.
As all the layers of hell are, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's the actual name is Malbolgi. I don't know how to say it, but that sounds silly.
What are you doing here?
Well, I have made it my personal mission after the past several months to get out and see the wide world my father was so obsessed with. see why he decided to spend so much time away from home. And, of course, there are other things that pique my interest that I would like to investigate personally.
Does Yorick feel like she's here for them? Like she's like, can he kind of get that off of her with perhaps an insight check?
You know, I wasn't sure what roll to ask you to make until you said it, but yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah, you know, I thought maybe just
You know, it's I always appreciate the help.
Yeah, you know, just
Actually, you know what? Make an athletics check. See if you can
that's-
flex hard enough to figure it out.
oh crap, I don't have VTT linked. Hang on.
Oh, that's okay.
As Yorick is like trying to roll to figure out what her vibe is, Yuri is like, "Oh, whilst you're here, I just wanted to say, I'm really sorry. Your dad is such a manipulative asshole."
Kayla, I'm gonna need you to not do that from now on, okay?
Fucking bird in your house? What the shit was that?
Why the fuck would you say that?
I don't know.
Fucking squawking bird.
Kayla and I bought a bird. You guys didn't know? Trouble just attacked it.
That question. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go away.
No, that was amazing.
You can see. I need to shut my door. Is what I need to do. You can
I'm sorry.
see
I'm sorry.
she
It's okay.
looks at you. The smile doesn't fade from her face, and she says,
There is no need for an apology. He was, and frankly, he still is. Do not confuse the blood that we share for love that I feel for him.
No.
I think that what you did was splendid. After all, when Osmodeus is weak, the other 8 lords of the 9 hells, well, our power grows. So thank you, Eurydice. From what I hear, it was a splendid battle as well. I just feel bad that you were manipulated by him for so long. Didn't wise up like the rest of us. Took a little too long, I see.
and York, what was your roll?
So yeah, you can check it if you go to D&D Beyond, but I got a 15.
Okay.
And I'm now connected, so that won't happen again. Sorry.
Okay, no. You're okay. 15. Yeah, you get a little bit of it definitely seems like it's not the only reason. But you kind of get the vibe that it was maybe like reason B or C that she made her way here.
We're not her highest priority here.
No, but you're on the list.
Not good. Cool. Not great.
I love it.
Yeah, Yuri looks like she's got that look of, I'm being calm. I'm like 2 seconds away from throwing hands, but I'm being calm right now.
So, what is it you wish to accomplish by this conversation? Do you wish to know anything else? I understand
I just
that.
had no idea who you were. And I thought, maybe I should just come check it out. And now that I know, I'm pretty satisfied. Are you satisfied, Yorick?
No, not. Look, we don't need to be enemies here. Just throwing that out there. I mean, I never even met your dad, so I mean, you don't have beef with me. And I'm just saying, like, we just don't need to cause problems for one another, you know? Especially here. Things are messy here.
Exactly. They do such a good job of keeping things peaceful here. I would hate to ruin that. City of Radiance is a beautiful place. The Astral Sea, however, is so violent. Sends a shiver down your spine, doesn't it? Well, is there anything else? I would be happy to indulge, but I do have several meetings that I need to get to.
Does she have her
I-
spear on her?
Nope.
I
Yeah,
think
York
we
will
could-
just take note of that.
I think we're good. I think we get back because we got stuff to do.
Yeah, suppose so. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing here.
Thank you very much. I am most excited to speak with Himael.
She fucking taunting me, Joe? That bitch. Just announced herself. Yeah, York will just give a nod and he'll turn to leave.
Yeah, let's just. Yeah, Yuri just like kind of does like a little glare, just like "ah, you bitch," and just leaves.
One last thing before you depart. A word of warning. I don't know if I would take the Radiant Dread's words at face value. From what I hear, he can be the most deceitful of all of them. Exercise caution, Forerunners.
Is she just trying to get into our heads with that?
Yuri's like.
She just fucking
No.
with us?
She looks at Yorick and goes, "This is Asmodeus' daughter. I will trust anything the Radiant Dread says over what she says. Let's go."
I want to make my roll.
Make an insight check, Yorick.
Yeah. Shit. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was a 1 at first, but that's still not great.
Yeah. Now you probably feel very similar to the way that the thing that Eurydice just said, where it seems like, yeah, she seems like she's being honest. Why would she help you though?
Why would she be? Yeah.
Mm.
But maybe that's the double bluff. Anyways, we go.
Okay.
I hate politics.
Alrighty. So with that, the two of you depart. Unless
We need to put swimsuits back on? What the fuck are we doing? We need to look like we were in the spa.
We do?
Just
Yeah,
because
because the last thing Frederick saw was us walking into the spa.
I mean, he can't, like, come into our rooms and double check. I mean, I'm just gonna go sit there.
I mean, but we dimension doored out of the spa. He would never have seen us leave.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that right now, to be honest. I'm gonna go sit down.
That is, you know what?
I have bigger problems right now, Yuri, than Frederick. He's pretty damn low on the list. I'm more worried about what Belle thinks of me than what I'm worried about what Frederick's gonna do. And I think Belle and I are cool.
Okay,
That's not very
I'm
nice.
just alright.
Frederick is
Go sit
very
in our
scary
rooms.
when he wants to
Yeah.
be. Okay. So, with that, the two of you return to your rooms and wait out for the rest of the party. Eventually, after several hours of skin peels, massaging, and deep divulges into ice cold water. Nalfian and Lila emerge made of
Oh.
Play-Doh.
Lila,
Just-
best
That
distraction ever, actually.
was wonderful.
I could distract Frederick all day. I mean,
Yeah.
Can see
I
as
feel
the two of you are
brand
getting
new.
up from like the tables that you were laying on with the Gorellians, you can see one of the Gorellians like looks at the two of you and goes,
Right. Money. I don't know how much, but probably too much.
okay. Well, you gotta say a specific amount so you can withdraw it from your character.
Oh, sure. Yeah. To whatever too much is.
15 gold.
All right, that much.
He takes it. The other Gorellian goes, "Ugh,
yeah, Nalfian will give 15 gold as well.
ugh." All right. Then they shoo the two of you out of here, and two more people come in.
The treatment ends, especially once the money's
Yeah, I guess
Alrighty.
getting back upstairs, Nalfian will be like, alright, I don't know about you guys, but we were very successful in what we had to do.
Well, I wanted to ask, I don't know if Twig, you wanted to have a conversation with Belle at all in any way, unless you just wanted to vibe out. Just relax.
I mean, I don't have anything specific in mind, so I'm happy for them to just vibe. Because, like, I haven't vibed, Let them just vibe.
Yeah, they hang out then. That's what they do.
Hell yeah. They're gal
Nice.
pals.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty.
Love that.
So with that, eventually everybody returns to the Lila meeting room, the Tatiana meeting room, and you all can see Frederick eventually comes back up after walking you back up to your rooms, and says, I would also like to let all of you know that the Radiant Dread says that he would be able to be here in maybe 15-20 minutes. He ran into a bit of a problem, but he will be here very soon.
Thank you, Frederick. I
Excellent.
don't think you need to stand there and stare at us any longer. You've seen enough of me today.
What?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yep. Nope. Is he still standing there?
He's slowly stepping back. Well,
Thank you.
of course, but remember, if you need anything.
Yeah, well, next time take me out first, alright?
What?
Alright.
All right.
Nalfian's shutting the door.
Nalfian is really
Slutting?
Whoa. Whoa.
Shutting the door.
Alrighty. So you shut the door. Frederick was standing
Oh,
right in
God.
front of the threshold. As you shut the door, you can hear the little squelches, just a little
Oh my god.
as he walks away
He's walking
slowly.
away.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a long walk of shame.
But we had a
Alright.
great time.
It sounds like it.
I feel brand new.
That's great. We have a problem.
Oh?
Yeah,
Another
big
one?
one. Yeah,
Mm.
another one, Twig. Oh man.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's so hard to be concerned when you feel this good, but what's up?
Oh well, try. That was Osmodeus' daughter we just talked to.
Oh.
Oh, do you feel it now?
Hmm.
He has a
What?
daughter.
What?
Apparently,
Is
yeah.
there a
why
whole
does that
family of
not-
Asmodeus then?
But wait, why does that matter? Does she like him? Like, is she bringing him back or doing something about it?
Well, no, she's his daughter. She's a bit dodgy. I mean, I said to her, I'm sorry that her dad was such a manipulative asshole, and she went, it's cool, he is. But
It was just
also,
okay with that.
well, I mean, she wasn't the nicest.
Well,
In fairness, I don't think you really gave her a good jumping off point.
No, we started off nice, she just seemed a bit...
I mean, to be fair, she's a... Like, I know we're pretty cool with Aventa Hollow, but she is a devil.
Why is she here?
Oh, well, we're on that list. I can tell you that much.
See, that's where the problem is. Devil
Mhm.
Lord there's just no coincidence that she's here and we're here.
Look, from what I've learned from Eventahala, like, for devils, like, reputation is huge. So, after what you guys did to Osmodeus, I'm guessing if she wants to get more followers and people to follow, to obey her, she probably sees you guys as in the way because she needs to she needs to repair the damage that you guys did to her family name.
Great.
Do I know that's why she's here? No, but
Good guess.
kind of makes sense.
I mean, and Aventahala isn't friends with that family either, right?
No.
So that is concerning for you in particular, because if she wants to get to Aventahala, I think a really good way would be to get to you.
Also true.
She can't do anything physically to us. But
Unless she has permission.
Yeah, about that. She's gonna go see Himael here fairly soon.
great.
So this mission might have become a little time sensitive.
Yeah, we need to move.
Yeah, she also told us not to trust the Radiant Dread. Not sure how much I trust her either, but that's something to consider, I guess.
It's concerning that she even knows we talked to him, though.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he walk us in when we first passed her?
Yeah, I mean, it could just be she's a devil and she knows the game a lot better than we do, but still.
At
She
the end
knows
of the
that
day,
we're making deals and stuff.
we
so-
need to get rid of Castiel. There's no question to that, right? Everyone in agreement with that? Great. That's nothing to worry about in the act of doing it. However, if whatever this little deal she's trying to make goes through, could cause some issues. Inarius, as long as we get the suppressor, I think we'll be fine. We just need to get that first. Again, everyone here, hell, even including our new friend that we're making a deal with, there's nothing clean about any of these people. I can't say any of us trust this man with 100% confidence, right?
Right.
Then
No.
I don't think this changes our plan of action. We just need to be smart, watch our backs, and know that at any point something could change. It's not
Man.
good, but what can we do?
We still have like 10 minutes before the Radiant Dread gets here, right?
Yeah, a little more, a little less.
Ish.
In that area, yeah.
I did have a thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, but if there's anything more pressing that people want to talk about before Radiant Dread gets here, I'm all ears. Just wanted to bring that up before I started talking.
No.
No? Alright, cool. So, I've been doing a little bit of work in my downtime. I was trying to learn a little bit more about, Eventahala and kind of what she was doing and what her plan was, just, for my sake. And I ended up learning a lot more than I thought I would. The Wild Hunt told me that, unlike every other devil that we know of, she didn't fall from grace necessarily. More so, she was clawed and dragged down. Apparently in life she was Joe, I can't remember the word you used, but she took care of grave sites and consecrated them and kind of made them holy. I can't remember the word you said. Anyways, I don't. All right, well,
Dryad, I think. Just
was it
straight
Dryad? We'll go with Dryad because it sounds cool. But yeah, so she was a Dryad who tried to make sure that, any devil really, but Osmodeus in particular, couldn't just use the souls and bodies of the dead for this giant undead army that he wanted to create. He took that personally, as devils tend to do, and somehow with his power, he was able to not only kill her, but basically curse her into servitude under him as one of his devils, I guess. So she's been around for almost since the divine. Yeah, almost since the Divine Gate opened. 1600, you said? Yeah, 1600 years. I actually talked to Lila about this, and using one of her spells, she kind of helped me see a little bit into potential futures, I guess. It was very impressive. Thank you again, Lila.
Yeah.
But one of those futures, one of those futures had her and Glaisa, I believe, fighting for the Dominion of Hell, and Eventa Hollow loses.
Wow, that's not ideal.
No, it's not. So, I'm not asking her, I'm not asking for anything. I'm letting you know where my head's at, I guess.
All the more reason to make sure you don't make it out of here.
What?
I mean, think about it. If that's what a possibility of what could happen, she's gonna want to make sure all of us aren't there for when that day comes. I just think we need to be careful. Regardless.
I guess this is my way of saying that she's going to be a problem, but I'm in agreement with all of you that today is not the day to try and solve that problem.
No, we're just accumulating problems, though. I mean, this is a very stressful city for one that has such a good spa. I mean, there's potentially, like, that 13 lurking around that looks like everyone, and then the devil stuff, and then all the angel stuff. It's very stressful. I see why they need the spa.
Maybe the spa's so good because it's stressful here.
Yeah.
They had to up their game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or it's just in comparison, it's a mediocre spa, but because you're so stressed out, it feels amazing.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Oh my god.
But anyway, those aren't the
That's
point right now.
Regardless of the spa, I think it only means that we need to deal with getting the Arcanum Suppressor as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
I think she's here for more than just us. There was something about her that said, like, if I can get you, cool, but you're not my priority here, and I'm worried about what that priority is, but
Maybe she wants the suppressor.
Maybe. But yeah, I think we need to at least do what we can to take out Castiel and get the ball rolling, and then after that we can figure out what we want to do.
I agree.
After we talk to the Radiant Dread, do we want to just go take out Castiel now?
Yes.
I mean, if he's ready, I am.
We don't have the time to not. Not at this point.
Okay.
He should be here any minute now. Hey, damn it.
Keep fucking it up, dude.
I hate myself.
So, eventually, after a brief duration of time, after the conversation is over, the Radiant Dread does arrive.
Finally.
They were busy.
He was busy. They were busy. Fuck, you literally just said it.
They were waiting for narrative timing, guys.
Okay, so
fast
Joe
on them.
gets canceled too tonight. So
This will be the
someone.
last episode of Isles of Iverion.
Okay. So, now here's the sticky part. I do not remember which voice mod I used for him. Because one of them is a lot more evil.
His wasn't that evil.
No,
He's
yeah,
very
we're gonna
neutral.
help
think it
because Anarius was Cathedral, was just Echo.
His was a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, even though
We can workshop it. Just
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna send it. All right, here we go. I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I know which one it was. It was definitely this one. Okay, so you could see them. You can see them enter. As they do, the hooded cowl, that just visage of shadow and darkness, no face present or visible, looks down towards all of you, and as they enter, they speak.
As I understand it, you all wished to speak with me again?
Yes, we made a decision on what we want to do, but we wanted to run it by you first because it's a little bit different than the original plan that you suggested. However, we are still in agreements of dealing with Anaris. However, now I'm kind of looking at everybody else, we've decided that the better strategy in approaching that is to take out Castiel first, in order to be awarded the Arcanum Suppressor, so it can't be used against us when we go to remove Anaris. If he uses that against us, we are going to be at a great disadvantage, and it might make that battle significantly more difficult.
It'll also have a strong effect on your soldiers too, so even reinforcements wouldn't be enough to turn the tide.
This is a sound argument. Very well. Just do not be surprised if you must make a pact with Anarius. I hope then that pact will be undone after the deal is completed. But after you sign the pact, if he does indeed have you do that, you must make sure that none of the actions you take would have any ill effect on Anarius.
Wait, Joe, question. So is he saying we have to basically go tell Anarius that we're gonna go take out Castiel for him?
We're gonna accept his deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole plan, right?
Oh, okay. I thought we could just go take out him, be like, hey, we did it for you, you're welcome.
He hasn't officially given us the permission yet. It was just an offer.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Because then if you were to kill Castiel and then go to Anarius, and Anarius is like, I never gave you guys permission. How come you're not dead right
Okay.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
We got
Sorry
lucky.
about
So yeah, that's what
killed
he's
all the
saying.
blood spawn. Don't worry about it. We're that good. Fear us.
I'm with ya.
If this is what you believe is the best course of action, then very well. I will permit this. But just be mindful that I, nor Anarius and Castiel, are the only entities within the city that wish to have a change. Be mindful of that.
There's another bit of a wrinkle you should know about. There's some people here that are going to see Himael. And, I don't know exactly what they want, but you know that killing us is on their list. You control the Bloodsworn. If they try anything, is that something you could help with, or...?
Yes and no. If they just attempt to attack you, then the Bloodsworn will be there regardless. But if they receive permission from Himael, to attack you and to draw blood. While I do control the Bloodsworn, it compromises me. Should I step in at that point? And if I step in at that point to defend you all, Anarius may suspect that there is foul play. Bless
Well-
you.
Sorry.
Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy anyway, right? You knew that too.
Of course. The city of Radiance puts on a facade of ease and comfort. We like to believe we make life easier, but sadly, that is not the case. If there is nothing else, I will return to my duties. I hope that your quest is successful.
Is there anything else, gang?
I guess we could just ask him what he genuinely does think would be the easiest or smartest option if he's having concerns about our route, but otherwise, no. I mean, it's going to be hard no matter what we do.
Does he have a counter offer or alternate suggestion? No. All right. It was worth asking, though, Felicity.
I was like, that's the only thing I could think of.
I guess just have your soldiers be ready.
Very well.
Oh boy.
And with that, he will, in fact, leave the area. So, with that, he exits out of the room, leaving the 6 of you to your own devices.
Everyone ready?
For the unexpected? Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go then. To Inarius's temple.
Okay. Make your way. From
Okay,
there.
wait. Before we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
This is what we want, right? Or is that...
Okay, so wait, if we go, and if there is a little, like, sub-thing in the deal that's like, and prior to this, once the contract's over, you still can never hurt Anarius, XY, then what do we do?
Well,
Do we just kill him
honestly,
there?
I don't know that it'd be a thing of that. I think the main concern with the pact thing is that if we just have a pact to be working with him for his benefit, like, obviously it wouldn't be so strongly worded. I think what we need to be more concerned with is to make it clear that, like, if we make this deal with him, it is for the purpose of, like, you know, getting the Arcanum Suppressor, and then that's it. Like, no more ties. This isn't, like, forming an alliance or anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, because if there's anything that will tie us beyond that, that's gonna really fuck us over.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So then, bringing that up, we know that one of the conditions he set was he wants us to lie to Mount Celestia if they ever come knocking. And I don't, and like the Radiant Dread even said they don't know if Inarius' death would unbreak the contract. So are we willing to take that risk? Or do we just go after Inarius first and hope for the fucking best?
I mean, in all honesty, I think the better plan would be to go after Anarius first, just because we know he's more powerful. And
Anarius?
we know that if he gets sus of us, that ends everything. Like, this plan, like this first plan, only works if Anarius never comes any the wiser. as soon as he does, we're fucking done for. And so, personally, I feel like going after Inarius first, because he's the bigger player. Like, yes, there's Dark One shit that we'd have to deal with Castiel, but we have the Bloodsworn on our side, and nothing that would stop, like, them being helpful for us, beyond just the whole idea that, like, you know, we'd get fucking double-crossed by the Radiant Dread, which, that is something we can never predict, so...
Right. I mean, I'm fine with that too, honestly, because if there's too many what ifs with our A plan, then I'm fine with just going with, even though it would be the harder route, potentially, if it's the safer in the technicality route, then I'm fine with it too. I don't have any strong...
I think I originally thought we could just... because I'm dumb. I'll admit that. I originally thought we could just walk into Castiel without going to Inarius and be like, yes, we accept. I thought we could just go and kill him and be like, look, we did it. Give us the thing. So I think that's why I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. But I did not... I'm dumb, and I forgot that we have to, like, accept it first. And I also forgot that he's probably gonna make us, like, accept those conditions. You know, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, well, fuck. If we could just go do it, it'd be so much simpler. But...
Yeah.
we can't just go and do it. I don't care. I'll go with any plan at this point. I don't have the right answer, and I don't think there is a right answer. I think it's gonna be difficult no matter which way we go.
Yeah.
Which is so not helpful, and I apologize for being unhelpful.
That's what I said, basically, so I get you. I mean, what does everyone else think?
Ryan, River.
Yeah.
What's their name, Kayla?
What is my name, Kayla?
Arson.
Arson, dude.
Ryan Arson.
I feel like he's not gonna get that sus. I feel like surely he can't present terms that are that fucking bad. And if we kill him, then hopefully don't go. I feel like we just go do it, and it's like, if it goes wrong, then shit. We'll find a way to fix it. It'll be fine.
I mean, I do agree. Like, I think no matter what, we're gonna end up killing both of them, regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ryan?
I'm thinking real quick.
Okay, think. Dear.
Joe, I feel bad because this might just like fuck up shit more than it already has. Radiant Dread said something about like how we could challenge these pillars openly. What's the exact process of how that works?
So, without calling the Radiant Dread back in, because that would be awful.
Please, I'm so sorry.
We can, no. We can say that you would have talked about this on your first foray into this situation, where pretty much being outsiders, you do have the ability to challenge one of the 5 pillars, if you believe that they are ill-suited for rule within the city of Radiance. Now that's typically only something that somebody will do if they wish to ascend to be one of the 5 pillars, but there's nothing in the rules, because there's not like a book about it, it's just the accepted tradition where anybody can challenge one of the 5 pillars, and should they win, they'll be entitled to that position of power, but there's nothing saying that you can just choose not to accept it. But the thing is, and this is the one caveat, is you accept a fight on the terms of the person you're challenging. So you do not have home field advantage. The person you're challenging does. So it's accepted. You won't get in trouble. But do give Inarius the heads up.
If we... Never mind, that's a dumb thing. Kayla, stop talking, alright.
I'll say it out loud.
No, because it doesn't make sense. You don't pay someone before the job is done.
True.
So
Maybe he's just a good guy. Maybe we could bring it up and be like, hey, if you do this, maybe we could put in a good word of Celestia, not just
I
lie,
guess
like, you know.
we could say we want to do this, but we think it would be a lot easier with the Arcanum Suppressor. Can we use it to finish the job for you?
We really could. We could be like, we are.
not always gonna accept that.
I don't think it'll work, but
Since that's like literally the one thing that we said we kind of came to the city for, I don't think he'd give it up before
Yeah.
we did the job.
I don't know. I feel
No.
like
Good thoughts though.
It was like, can I
I-
borrow $50? Yeah, he'd probably be like, sure, but
I feel like if we go, we should plan that if Inarius does have conditions that we think are too much, we kill Inarius. If he doesn't, and the contract seems fine, we do plan A. Does everyone feel good with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Do we have like a trigger of what we think is too much?
well, I mean, if we don't want to lie about Mount Celestia, then we're not going to accept his terms, whatever they are. So, do we
fair.
even want to accept that term? Like, let's start there. Because if we don't, then we should just go in and kill him, and that should be the
Gonna
plan.
kill him. Like, we set that term, but then we go kill him later. Does it matter?
Well, I think that the concern is that he's gonna catch on. Right? He's gonna know that we're lying. He's gonna know that that's like the biggest concern. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
I
Yeah, I
do
mean,
think that is the concern, and oh, sorry, go ahead, Gemma.
No, I will just say, I think, like, I think the idea of us lying to Mount Celestia, I don't think that is the concern itself. I think it's the idea that we're going to be helping him past getting the Arcana Suppressor.
Mhm.
That's what can get sticky for us, because then that might mean that us then killing him is going against that, because, you know,
Hmm.
if we're meant to help him, like, if it is worded as, yeah, like, you know, help me get back into Celestia, give me a good word, we're not helping him by killing him, you know?
Yeah.
We could, like, walk in and be like, hey, so we want to accept your thing, but we want to accept it. Like, we got shit to do. We can't stick around and help you with this other stuff. We just want to kill this guy and get this thing. And kind of make it more like, we won't go and do this unless you, like, I don't know, don't
His
tack on extra
ultimate
shit.
goal in life is to get back to Mount Celestia. He will
Yeah,
do and
but-
say anything for that.
But we'll be helping him. Yeah, we'll be helping him by taking out Celestia. So it's like,
So the more I'm sitting here thinking, which is a dangerous thing for me to do, I'm starting to actually leaning towards going after Inarius first, which I wasn't. But the more I'm thinking about it, I think I'm hearing what you guys are, or what some of you are saying at least, to where, like, we're more, like, Inarius definitely seems to be in a much kind of smarter, better, advantageous position to where whatever we do with, like, Castiel, if he starts to get, like, a warning or a bad idea of, like, what's about to happen, he might make things much worse. And since he is much more powerful than Castiel and perhaps is more friendly with some of the other pillars in the city, I know they're not, like, buddies, but there's got to be people that they're at least a little bit more aligned with.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Castiel is, like, on his own. Like, he's
Yeah.
hated.
Nobody likes him.
Yeah, and, like, we are concerned that he has dark friends, but I also don't see him just, like, abandoning the city and just, like, taking off. Because, like, the fear is that if he's recruited by the Dark One, he's here causing problems and leaking all that information.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a very long way of saying that I actually think it might be better to go after Inarius first. Just because I think the repercussions, should things go badly, like, should, like, one or the other figure it out, I think it would be better for Castiel to realize, oh, this isn't going as planned, whereas if Inarius figures it out, I think it could get worse. Does that make sense, or did I just talk myself into a circle?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I absolutely
I think it makes sense.
I follow.
Yeah.
And from a total out-of-character point of view, Yorick gets his glaive before killing Castiel, which is what the Wild Hunt said would happen. It's fate, maybe? I don't know.
Destiny.
If you believe in that kind of thing.
Believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so metagame. Can we just inform the Radiant Dread that we're actually gonna
JK.
kill Inarius first and
Yeah.
be like, what you said had impact. We changed our
We
mind.
heard you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
You are a valued member of this team.
Just so he's not like, what the... Because, like, we still need his assistants. We still
Right.
need his people to show up, so...
Could just
I mean, especially if we're going after Anarius first, we need help.
Yeah.
just we had an in-character discussion about this before
Yeah.
you left, and we were like, you know what,
Meta.
you're right, we'll do
You're
this.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine before he left, we actually could have just totally had that conversation while they're there. And it's like, you know what? You're right. I see where you're coming from. Not that our point wasn't valid, but
No,
I
it's
see
like
it.
Swapping the battle maps as we speak.
Yeah, honestly.
Just rewriting the entire story.
That's
God
great. Keep talking about it. Don't shut up.
Like I said, I don't think there was like a right or a wrong way. It's just there wasn't. You know, I think this might be the smartest way. I don't know, man. Fuck. We're just doing it now. This is the choice we've made. Let's do it.
Joe's actually setting up a new campaign because he's like, these fuckers are dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I don't like the laugh he just did.
with that, the group of you head away from the House of Hospitality, making your way down the thoroughfare and across the bridge and eventually back to the Temple of Anarius right outside of the Mortal Market. Now, as all of you are entering and approaching, what exactly are you doing? How are you approaching? What are you choosing to do in this situation?
Fly casual. You're on business.
Yeah, I guess
No
are we sneaking in? Because we could have like maybe we could have
I
like
think
one
we
or
need
two
to.
people go in and then say like, hey, we're actually just not going to take your offer. We're going another route. Thanks. He's distracted. Strike?
I mean,
Okay, counter proposal though. We go in there acting as if we are going to take the deal. Be like, yeah, let's just like hash out the terms. We go to like a separate room so we're not in the temple with assumedly followers, at least people that are trying to get something out of him. And then he's isolated and we just, stab him.
yeah, I mean, the first time we met him, he told us to come in deeper to a place where it was like just him, because obviously he's not going to openly be like, yeah, I want you guys to go kill one of the other 5 pillars. Don't worry, all these people are cool. They don't mind.
Sure.
Like, I assume there's still a little bit of, there's standard procedure to assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and if he's going in like, oh yeah, these people are just here to make a deal with me, like they could want the thing that I want, like there's no reason for him to be suspicious, and then it's just like before we sign or agree to anything, we just, stab him.
I'm down.
That was great.
I'm also down.
Down to clown.
And
Okay.
then we die.
Let's go.
So just to double check, you're going to go in. You're going to wait for him to invite you in deeper to where the area where you were alone initially.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we
just
do that
want to
thing because
discuss the terms,
didn't we like put a gold coin in like his bowl and like that's how he knew we were there or something like that. So I think we would do that, like whatever we did last time to kind of get his attention. So he's like, oh, they're back, yay.
Okay.
But yeah, and then hopefully he will invite us deeper in and we will plan our attack.
I have a quick question. For like resource expenditure, whatever. Are we planning to do the whole take a break, then go fight Castiel?
I think it depends on how well/badly this fight goes.
Yeah.
I am
Because
more leaning that we will need to rest after this.
yeah,
But the only
that's
thing
what
is, I think
yeah.
if we speed run this, then we can avoid the whole
we can,
Galaxia shit. So I think
but these bitches are strong, so I feel like we're
Yeah.
gonna put a whole lot into this Anarius fight, and then if we try and we're gonna get wiped out.
It just depends. I mean, we might get lucky. Sometimes the dice favor the players. Sometimes they favor the DM. We'll just have to see how we're doing afterwards.
And
Okay,
we
'cause I'm
have
trying to-
help, right? With the blood soldiers.
Yeah.
what? Wait, do we have help with taking Anarius though? Or
Yeah,
it's
that's what the
just
Radiant
we're not
Dread
going to have
wants.
anyone. Yeah, but is it that we have the Bloodsworn at our side, or they're just not going to like do the regular punishment?
They're gonna help us, right, Joe?
I was under the impression they were going to help fight for us.
I was real quiet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I was thinking, so you will have help. Yes.
Okay, so we'll actually have people with us. Oh, that's even better for us. I'm also just thinking that because, like, obviously he cares less about Castiel being dead, so it's just like we will still have his aid, but like we're not gonna have soldiers there. So if like they have like Bloodsworn physically with us, fighting with us, then I think that could also help with resource preservation. But again, I think just play by ear.
Yeah, play it by ear.
Okay.
It'll just depend.
I'm just trying to figure out what to, because I can do things like before the fight or activate stuff. I just don't know which one's going to be harder, Inaris or Castiel.
I honestly think both will be equally as hard for different reasons. Because I think with Anarius, he's going to have a lot more like stuff we know about, and Castiel is going to have a lot of stuff we don't know, like the 13 or something.
Agreed.
I think Anarius is the singular raid boss, and then Castiel is going to have waves of enemies with him. So they're going to be hard for different reasons. I think Anarius is going to be really fucking cool to fight, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not.
But I will also just say, in terms of setup, remember, we don't want to go in there looking like we're going to fight him.
For sure.
And so I don't know what your plans are, but remember, we're going in there as if we're doing deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to, because I can do the become an angel thing. So I was like, okay, if combat does kick off, I'll do that at the start.
Yeah, okay, as long as you're not going in there, like,
No
battling.
pre-buffing.
I just want to show you what my angel form looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Show and tell, right?
Woo!
Like I'm an angel too.
Going back to your original question, Joe, yes, that's more or less what we're doing. We're flying casual, hoping to go deeper into the temple sanctum, and then fighting there.
Sick. Okay. Alrighty, cool. So with that, all of you head across that large bridge and eventually through the mortal market and eventually arrive at the Temple of Anarius. So let me go ahead and change it here. So as all of you enter the temple, same as before, there is life and nature. All around you, there is this air of serenity within this area. And you make your way in. There are people that recognize you, that nod in your direction. And eventually you make your way back to that small donation offering bowl. And you all drop the payment in there, same as you did before.
Yep.
I'll cover the gold, guys. Don't worry, I got it.
All right.
What a good guy. What an absolute Sigma.
You all spent a lot of money in this city. York will handle that.
I forgot I've only got 26 gold now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did Twig want to do it? That's okay.
Yeah,
So,
I can do it.
with that, all of you make your way in. And you can see upon your entrance and upon donating the gold, you can see these two large statues that were at the back of the room standing in front of the bowl. You can see the two of them, the wings that were sort of blocking this entryway, they move and shift down as the gold is deposited. And you can hear Anarius speak from within your mind.
Welcome again, friends. I very much look forward to hearing what you have to say.
As you make your way down into the down the hallway into his private chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
keep going.
Alrighty. So you make your way deeper, and you can see that things are different than the last time you were in here. Last time you were in here in this private chamber, it was rather plain and mundane. It was a solid stone slab and very little decoration. you can see things have changed quite a bit since you were here earlier today. It seems as though at this point, Inarius has taken to favor more of a botanical private room, matching the rest of the temple that you had just been in. You can see wonderful and massive mounds of flowers and plant life. You can see these spectral windows that frame the entire area that don't show you the city of Radiance, but instead these wonderful, magnificent views from the material plane. Jaw-dropping and magical views. As you enter, there is a lot of beauty in this place. And you can see he is at the very far back of the room, currently conjuring with a small amount of divine magic, these rain clouds that just sort of form over a small group of flowers, watering them. As he turns back to face all of you, he smiles. And as at this point right now, you guys are maybe 50, 60 feet away, having walked halfway through the chamber. And he says,
So, you return. I very much look forward to hearing what you have to say.
Yeah, we've come to talk about your deal, and we wanted to hear your terms one more time. But we are heavily leaning towards accepting.
Very good. I'm not going to lie to you. I was nervous. It had been quite some time, and word travels fast. In the city of Radiance, I had begun to worry. But very well, I will refresh you on the terms, which I had mentioned earlier today. You, per my request, with my blessing, would kill Castiel, so the Radiant Dread could take his place, regain his memory, and I could hopefully purge myself of the great sin I committed. Return some of the divinity that he had lost. Then, if everything were to go according to plan, with the favor of the other pillars, there would be a chance of ascension for those that are deserving to return to Mount Celestia. And I would hope my comrade, Imperius, would join me. The one caveat to that deal is that Mount Celestia and the other angels, planetars, they do not understand what it's like to be within this hellscape. The deceit and games that need to be played to live from one day to the next. So my request to all of you was, should angels, planetars, celestial creatures approach you, you simply inform them that you had no dark dealings, and you gave no aid in any ill-gotten gains. As I said, they would not understand what needs to be done.
Right.
So, Joe, we've heard this story before. We heard the Radiant Dread story where he said, hey, this is what's really going on. with that information in mind, as York's kind of listening to this guy, does it kind of seem like more he is like telling a story and trying to convince either us or himself that this is the truth? Like, does it now seem more clear that he's lying?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Son of a bitch. This is not going well for this. These dice rolls are not going well today.
Don't you see
Okay.
the message I sent you?
Oh,
I was also gonna ask. I don't know what Kayla said. What'd you say, babes?
Oh, I asked you a question about the dude as well, but go ahead.
yeah, here, I'll just respond to your message.
Go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna ask. During, obviously, this reiteration of the deals and shit. To just look around this chamber, just make sure we are truly like alone and shit. That there's not gonna be any surprises for us when we surprise him. That was all.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Nice.
22. Yeah, looking around, it doesn't seem as though there is anything directly visible or apparent. As far as your natural eye can see, nothing is within this room aside from you all.
I wasn't suspect at all.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just look at something real quick. Bap. Too much shit in my inventory. Bap. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me was just like, well, yes, I can do like the whole detect traps thing, but I feel like getting a wand out would be pretty sus, so maybe not. And I don't think there's anything I could do that isn't sus.
I mean, where how close are we to him now?
Let
I assume
me.
we were talking as we were walking towards him.
Yeah, let's see. Boom. Yeah, sure. You guys move closer as you're talking. That's fine.
Okay.
At that point, you're probably 30, 40 feet away.
Okay. Well, Nalpian will just say, so what, do we need to sign something? I know you're doing something, so I'll wait.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So yeah, as you ask that, he says,
It is simple. All you need to do is make a pact. Just
All
swear
right,
unto me that should any other individuals propose deals to you, you will turn them away. You will act with my best interests at heart.
By the way, I assume I didn't learn anything from my insight check.
oh, sorry, no. Yeah, it seems as though even if it's not the truth, he believes it. So he seems very genuine in what he's saying.
Okay, well, I guess it's now or never, right, team?
Yeah, I was about to say. I think we're there.
Yeah, I think we're absolutely there. Attack!
All right, great. So now it's gonna be an edgelord, and if you'll
Nice.
allow it, now it's just gonna say, yeah. So I accept to not do that, and then I want Echo now
Bottom.
to appear behind him. Nothing personal, kid, and like try to stab him. Try to, yeah, just stab him. Just stab him.
Okay.
As that happens, can I activate the spear? Because I don't want to waste an action on it. So I'm just like, let me do.
Just want to prove that this was okay before I said we start, guys. That's okay? That
No,
we're
I
good?
appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine this is going to be a surprise round.
Or maybe he's never surprised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alert feet.
That is true. He cannot be surprised.
I had a feeling.
Yeah. He's considered, because remember, his whole thing is that he was a warrior in the Blood War. Like, he was a general in the Blood War before this all happened.
Pretty cool as well.
I mean, that was a pretty cool move, but it's fine.
It was a pretty cool move. That's why you're getting the attack, but it's not a surprise round. Okay, sorry. It's been a while since you guys have done things, so I am trying to find the Echo token. Here we go. Okay, here's the only downside, though. This is kind of hate this map, but that's okay. It's just so big. So that's fine, though. All right.
I mean, we can't see anything. I don't know if that's...
I know. I have not
Okay,
moved
I didn't know
there
if you...
yet.
Okay, I didn't know.
If it's too big, could always just, like...
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So, with that, as all of you make that attack, as Nalfian, you make that attack with Old Man Nalf, go ahead and make a swing here.
Sorry. It's been a while. Unnatural 20.
Yep, dirty 20 hits.
Okay. Plus... I assume it's just a one attack rather than his normal 3.
Correct. Yeah, it would just be the one
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, so I got them.
Okie dokie. So Dawn's Wrath is radiant damage. He is immune to radiant damage. So just
Oh, that's
9
right.
points
Oh,
of piercing damage.
I mean, that makes
That
sense.
checks out,
Why are we
yeah.
surprised?
I'm sorry, I don't got much else, okay, Gemma?
You're apologizing. I just lost all my smites.
So, with that, as he looks at you in disbelief, as you stab, Echo Nalf appears behind him and stabs him in the back. You can see he quickly whips his head around. And you can see as the blood is drawn and begins to trickle down his side, you can see he looks to the group of you with disbelief and says,
You would dare draw my blood? You would dare do this, knowing what would happen in return?
and you can see appearing next to the group of you, 2 angels appear from these puddles of blood, drenched in red and black, just dripping down their entire forms, wearing similar cowls to that of the Radiant Dread. You can see them appear, and you can see them initially turn towards all of you, but then turn away.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to, here we go. That's what I wanted to do real quick. I'll go ahead and share their art in the chat. You can see these blood-drenched angels appear, and you can see Anarius's eyes go wide as he says,
I knew it. I knew. I had heard talk that you all had multiple meetings with the Radiant Dread. I placed my trust in you, thinking you would know better. But very well. You may try and take my life from me, but you will fail.
and you can see there is this discharge of radiant energy from him that reverberates across the room. And you can see surrounding him, there are these wisps of necrotic and radiant energy that begin to curl together. Being a servant of the Radiant Queen, these undead, ghastly creatures spawn from the ground around him. And you can see that as he raises his hand up, reaching behind his back, pulling a weapon, this massive 2-handed maul. that he wields in his hand. But as he reaches and pulls it out, you can see that with the pulling of the hammer, he begins to lift off of the ground, and there are these tendrils of white and black that begin to twist all around him as this mount appears underneath his legs, this twisting of white and black thread and fabric as this massive lion-like creature with 2 feathery wings behind it as he begins to float and fly up into the air. And with that,
Oh, well,
as
that
all of
sucks.
you
Nelfield looks at York.
prepare to roll for initiative, that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break. Woo!
Jesus.
Alrighty.
Ask quickly, by the way, Joe, during the break, can you remind me of the stuff for the battle force?
Yeah, I
Angel,
gotcha.
because it's not on my sheet anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'll take care of that. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
hello, we're back. Where's my camera being weird? No, stop. There we go. Okay, hello, we are. Did it? Stop. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be easier to die at this point, honestly. Okay.
Oh my god.
So let's go ahead and dive right in. So with that, picking up where we left off, our group of adventurers had just made their way to the inner sanctum of Anarius's temple, and they made the first strike. They drew first blood, and Anarius was quite shocked when the blood-sworn angels chose to not attack him, or not attack all of you, but instead to attack him. So let me go ahead and change just one thing real quick because that got fucked up. That's awesome. Okay, cool, sweet. All right, so with that, as all of you ready yourselves for combat, I would like each one of you to roll initiative.
Oh. Yeah, big initiative.
Jeez.
Did not come through?
May I have Shadow now, please? Because I had him out back here. Oh, I see him. Never mind. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, look, he's there.
Sorry, I also need to be closer for that to be accurate, though, Joe. I apologize.
Oh,
I
how
have
close do you need to be? 30 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
obviously,
why I was wondering how close we were to him.
Twig got a 41.
31. Oh, wait, yeah, because yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that's really
41.
dangerous me. I guess I'll die now.
alrighty. So, heck yeah, man. Yeah, credit goes to John for finding this the Discord server where this cool flying macro was. So thanks. Alrighty. So with that, as all of you ready yourselves, I believe everybody. You ready to see what was your initiative?
It's 17. My bad. I was about to add it.
Oh no, you're good. 7. I was hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, cool.
What about
Alrighty. Belle already rolled for her. She's at a 7.
Nice.
Oh. Yep. Alrighty, cool. So with that, we will go ahead and begin combat. Right up at the top of the turn order, we have Twig.
Okay. And so these boys, they're all on the ground, right? They're not flying. No, they're not, because they didn't have the macro on.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, they're all just sitting there. I'm gonna cast... Actually, what level is this? Oh, yeah. I'm a... so why can I not find it again? Erupting Earth. Just kind of centered on them, but a square forward, so it's not hitting Nalfian. I guess probably so it's back, because it's a 20-foot cube, so it's gonna miss Anarius because I guess they're too far up.
Mm-hmm.
But I will need dex saves from all the ground peeps.
Okay, you said it is a 20-foot cube.
Yes.
Nice damage.
So yeah, just would try and aim it so it's like,
Okay.
I forget radiuses aren't a thing.
Yeah, isn't that it? It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking radiuses with squares, but that's not how that works. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So yeah, they dex saves, and the ground is also then difficult terrain.
Okay, I would love to do a thing here, but it's being a little fun. Oh, wait a minute.
1 week.
Okay, so Erupting Earth is cast there. Wonderful. What level is Erupting Earth?
Oh, that's Cassier's 4th.
4th level. Oh, okay. I was hoping that there would be a thing in here for it, but there's not. Oh no. Okay, all right. That is totally fine. So, you cast that, and I will make dex saving throws for all of those individuals that are trapped there.
Are they also knocked prone, or is it just difficult terrain?
No, it's just difficult.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do there. All right, cool. Okay, oh, and then this is like, okay. All righty, cool. Here we go. Dex saving throw number 1. Normal. That's a 6. That's a failure for the first one. Failure for the second one. And that is a failure for the third one. All right, cool. Super low rolls all around.
For my mostly subpar damage.
Yeah, okay.
See.
20. Is my numlock
I don't know,
off? How did that
27's a good, that's good damage.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's 40-12,
27.
and most of the die were below average.
Is that a
It's just the
48?
111 I rolled.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay, good start.
And then...
Makes now
Difficult
life a little
terrain.
easier up here.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll keep in mind that that is difficult terrain. But then we move on, unless you wanted to move it all, Twig.
Do we know that the thing is back here? Are we aware that that's a thing?
Not yet, no. I just forgot to
okay.
hide it. That was my bad.
No, you're good. I was just asking. Just debating if I want to get my spirit totem out. I think that will be all.
Okay, alrighty, cool. Then we move to one of the Eidolons here, who will move 15 and then 15. And then coming from around the corner, Nalfian, it is going to make 2 attacks against you. And you can see these creatures are rather ethereal, as they're partially see-through, just these wisps of black and white thread pulling them together. As we go ahead and make... In fact, as you're looking at it, it's a little bit hard to see it all the way, where there's a bit of a blur to it as you attempt to look too hard at it. So it's going to make 2 attacks against you. Okay, that's weird that it does that. Okay, first one is a miss. The second one is a natural 20. So Nalfian, that will be... Oh, wow, yeah, okay. So the second one will be, with the crit damage, that'll be 32 points of damage.
Okay. I assume we still have 14 temp HP from Bjork, right?
Correct.
Alright. Nope. Said 30?
Yep.
32.
32, sorry, 32.
Alright. I'll accept it.
Okay, all right, with that, we move to Lila.
Okay. How tall is this plant?
The collection of plants is maybe 5.5 feet.
Okay, so it's not super tall. I mean, she will fly up higher, maybe like 20 feet. And then since she can see all these beans, she's gonna cast Confusion, and the 10-foot radius will be around here. Also, while she's casting this, can she tell what these are? These angel creatures? Do we know what these creatures are technically? Celestial?
No, they look undead.
Okay, interesting. All right, yeah, I'll cast Confusion. So basically, I think they have to make a. Let me see if I can put it in the chat. Did that drop it in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Oh, it didn't drop the whole book,
I can expand
that goes with it. Oh, okay, good.
Oh wow, yeah,
I think they just have.
that is a book.
Yeah. A DC 17 Wisdom saving throw for them.
Okay. Here we go. This is what I want. Nice. Oh, did it auto roll that? That's kind of lame. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess it also would have targeted Inarius as well.
No, because it's a 10-foot radius sphere and he's 50 feet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's okay because
So-
he succeeded anyway. All three of them fail, however.
Oh crap! I thought I was gonna get this guy in there too. Is there a way that you place it where this guy gets in it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
and
Then
that guy?
I can do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Ability check, normal, same roll. That's also a failure.
Okay, cool. So I think an affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns to determine its behavior for that turn. At the end of each of its turn, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, the effect wears off. So basically, once they take their turn, we'll roll the d10, see what they do, and then they can roll to save, and yeah.
Okay, alrighty, sounds good.
And that'll be... I don't think she'll get closer. You know what? She won't... We're clumped. Let's stop being clumpy. So, well, she already moved 20 feet, so she'll just move 10 feet towards the plant.
Okay.
A little less clumpy.
Alrighty, sounds good. So we move on to one of the blood-sworn angels. Got 30 feet that way, and then this one will begin to move 20 feet up into the air, up towards Anarius. Nalfian, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Well, this dude in front of him was not very nice, so now Fiat is gonna go ahead and make his attacks with Whisper. And off to a roaring start. First attack is 17.
Okay, 17, that hits.
Oh, bless. Now, does he notice if radiant damage does anything to these creatures?
It definitely does to these creatures.
Okay, that was the first attack. Second one.
That hits.
Alright, and then his third attack.
10 points of damage.
Ooh, I don't know about the third one, though.
That hits.
The third one, too? 16? Oh, hell yeah, dog! Blah. Okay.
10 points of
bonus.
damage.
Is it still alive?
Yes. Actually, could you... Sorry, I forgot. These creatures, like I said, they're pretty much under the effect of there's a blur, so they're very hard to see where they're actually at. So each one of these attacks should have been with disadvantage. Which, if we do this, the first one still hits based off your first rolls. Go ahead and just roll again for the second one, because we'll just count the rolls as they've fallen so far without having to go back and do anything weird. So the second one would have still hit as well. Their AC is not very high at all. So then do one more attack. This one will be... So, yep, that hits.
So all three still hit?
Yeah, all three still hit.
Dope. Why? You can take the damage for the first... All the
Yeah, I
damage
already
right?
took all the damage, yep.
Alright, bonus action, because it's still a little bitch and alive. He's gonna twirl his little dagger in his hand and come around and go for the neck.
Nice, that hits. Well, disadvantage still.
Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, well.
Oh, that's offensive. So yeah,
I think it was 7.
as you stab with the dagger, dealing 11 points of damage, it pierces in the neck. You can see the creature looks very, very, very rough, but they are not dead.
Oh, it's still alive? God damn!
Yeah,
How much
you
fucking damage
dealt
did I just do there?
51 points of damage. It has 3 hit points left.
Holy shit, okay.
Yeah.
Can I triple, double bonus action and just kick him? Just blow on him? Okay.
Whoa. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I'm not gonna waste my thing just yet.
Your
What is
action
echo
surge?
dot?
Now's a great
Yeah,
time.
nah. Oh shit, well actually though. No,
3
am
points?
I?
Mate.
No. I was gonna move my dude over here, because he's gonna get got as soon as he can. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna move Shadow Echo now here. Question, Joe.
Yeah.
Can I get Sentinel off myself?
I don't think so.
Okay, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this goes to
Yeah.
attack Echo, does that trigger my sentinel. If not, that's okay. I didn't know.
I don't think so.
Okay, no worries. That's my turn.
Let me... Makes an attack against a target other than you.
Yeah, it's still technically me.
And your echo doesn't have sentinel. It's physical corporeal Nalfian that has sentinel. So I guess if somebody were to attack Echo Nalfian, then
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Oh yeah.
But yeah, if somebody were to attack Echo Nalfian, but
okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay, alrighty. So Nalfian, at the end of your turn, all of you can hear this sort of vase behind you all that was housing these plants begin to crack and tear open, as appearing behind you is another lion-like creature. Massive white mane and this sort of blue steely body that emerges from that area. And it is going to... let's see here. How far? Okay, yep. So, given that it is this close, it is going to move 20 feet, bounding down the plants. And... Yep, that's there for you guys. So, with that, it is, since it moved at least 20 feet towards a creature, it is going to make a claw attack at Bell. And if this hits, Bell will need to make a strength saving throw. So we'll see attack, normal. So that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, her armor class is 12. We should have done something about that.
That'll be 18 points of slashing damage to Bell, and she needs to make a strength saving throw.
If I click her character sheet, will it do the things? Let's see.
It should.
It's not letting me.
Should.
That's fine. She has a +0. I'll just roll a 20. Yeah, 13.
Bell, you should have configure ownership.
Unless I'm clicking it on the wrong spot, but I'm trying to click the +0 saving throw.
No, you need to click strength, and then it'll prompt you whether you want ability check or saving throw. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. It's all good. Yes.
Okay.
That is
All right,
happening.
Cool. I was like, oh.
And you said 18 hit points?
Yep. 18 points of slashing damage. So she is knocked prone.
Okay.
And because she is knocked prone, the lion-like creature, the Philidar, is able to make another claw attack against the creature as a bonus action.
No.
This is with advantage because she is prone. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And 12 points of... 12 points of slashing damage. Yep.
Okay. Ouchie! Cool.
All right. And then with that, we move on to Anarius of the Triumvirate. So with that, Anarius... Oh man, what is he going to do? What are they going to do? That's the real question, isn't it?
It is.
Let's see. Let me exit out of that. Word play with your location. 10 10-foot cubes. Okay. Let's see how we can...
I already hate the sound of that.
How we can align this. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Jesus.
9. Okay, that's not even all of them. All right. Okay, cool. So that is what's going to happen. Yes, you are right. The title comes from when he was serving in the Blood War, when there were 3 people in charge,
Okay.
not the 5 pillars.
Okay.
I too am aware of the implications.
Words.
Yes. So, with that, you can see these beams of fire, the storm of fire, begin to descend down on all of you as he raises up that hammer and brings it down like a hammer upon an anvil. As he does, sheets of flame begin to pour down on each one of you, and I need each one of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, actually, because Felidar was on top of Bell, Bell does not need to make one. Since Bell is not within range
He
of
said
the spell.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, yep.
Is it
I'm gonna go ahead
a
and-
spell
I'm gonna
or
reroll
magical
mine.
effect?
It is, yes. It is a spell.
Okay, I get advantage.
Nice.
I'm re-rolling. I have Indomitable or whatever the fuck.
Oh, nice. Saving throw that you fail.
Our +1 doesn't go with. It's just acrobatics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
never mind.
acrobatics, yeah.
That's much better.
Don't be shitty.
Just want to put that in there. I don't know if that sent. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, it did.
Just so you know. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Did I do good?
Lila, where is yours at?
I was 21.
21. And then Eurydice's 14. Oh,
Oh
wait.
shit, did my
Well,
two
that's-
D20s just
Oh,
combine?
it's 11 plus your dex. What is your dex?
11. My dex is A. If
Saving
I
throw.
fucking knew it, it would be amazing. My dex saving throw is a +2.
+2. Okay, 16. The only 2 people that succeed are Nalfian and Twig. Lila, sadly, even with a 21,
Oh,
you still
wow.
fail.
It is fire. Is it fire or radiant?
It is fire.
And she's
I
not.
guess.
It's tall enough to hit Lila.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
these are 100-foot tall pillars that
Oh.
just rain down.
Yeah, that might do it. You know.
Because
So
I got
yes.
a Battle Force Angel, it's technically I'm still resistant to fire.
Okay, nice.
At least it's only half.
Bring it on.
All right, is that right? Sorry, I'm just double checking the dice rolls. Okay, yep, that is the correct amount. There we
If
go.
you take out my angel thing before I even got a chance to fucking use it, I'm gonna cry.
So with that, those of you that fail and have no resistance take 37 points of damage, fire damage. Those of you that either succeed or have resistance will take 15 plus 3, 18 points of damage.
I think Lila's the only one that failed and doesn't have resistance.
You said 15 points of damage?
16.
Okay.
No, 18. Sorry. 18
Oh
points
my
of fire
God.
damage.
Okay, we gotta redo that math then. Okay. I go.
Yep. So you can see that the pillars of flame. Let me roll for the Bloodsworn real quick. Echo Nalf would also be targeted, but he is just obliterated.
He
So
was also targeted?
yeah, he was standing
in the
right next to
thing.
you. He was in the thing.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
just making sure.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so then for those two, the Bloodsworn, that is a failure and a failure. Okay, so they both fail, and they'll both take the 37 points of damage. Still looking good on their part, not that injured. Okay, let me go ahead and then delete these bad boys now that the flame is done. Okay. Alrighty. That was his action, and that'll be the end of his turn. Eurydice.
Hi. Okay, so Yuri wants to immediately also not be in a clump of people. So she's gonna use Fun Wings and fly. Here seems like a good spot. Like fly past Lila and like
What
head
the
over
hell?
here.
What?
Whoa. What's happening?
Why is everyone flying?
Give me some of those. I want a wing. Damn.
Right.
Do you have everyone selected or some shit? What happened?
No. Why is? Oh my god. Oh,
Do you want
I'm
to maybe
gonna
like separate our tokens?
kill
before you
myself.
give her
That
the
no, that's
wings?
not what it is at all. I don't know what it is.
isn't?
No, I don't have anybody selected. Cool. All right. So, you spawn your wings.
I used the Battle Force
Cool.
angel thing, which has
Nice.
wings. So, oh my god, Nalfian has wings.
I
Everything
know.
is
Just
happening.
roll with it. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. Okay, and once she's moved, she'll cast Fireball over on the Inarius, and then like all the little dudes kind of clustered around them. And she'll do it at 5th, so it'll be 10d6. Also, first I want to explain what she looks like with all this cool fucking stuff. So she looks like a big fiery angel, but it's like red and like kind of like a spear, and it looks like her armor is like molten, like cracked glass.
Nice.
It looks fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And then
yeah.
how high up did you go again?
I was gonna go about 20. That
20
seemed
feet?
about
Okay. All right. I just
good.
wanted to denote that. So you had 20 feet up in the air, and
Yeah.
then
Head over here.
nice. Okay. Alrighty. So then, where are you casting Fireball?
I was casting it, so basically, like, kind of just behind or next to Inarius. So it gets kind of like him and then all his, like, little peeps, pretty much.
Nice.
And try to
What's
lead
the
them out
radius
of
for it though?
20.
Because they're 50 feet up.
Oh shit, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
flying, babes.
You
Well,
got
I didn't
that.
know how high they were flying. I didn't realize they were
Yeah.
fucking 50.
Yeah, if you zoom in on him, you can see there's a little plus 50 right by his chin.
Ah, I didn't see. Alright.
Spybal's only like 30 radius or some shit, isn't it?
20-foot radius.
20.
Oh fuck, even
You know,
worse. Okay.
I'll go for all the guys on the ground, try and take them out first. So I'll just center on them.
Okay.
So it'll be a dex save DC 17, and I'll roll the damage.
Okay, so you can get all of them actually. You target
Yeah.
it right underneath Inarius.
Yeah, that was the idea, to try and get them all.
Hilarious. Okay.
Don't be
Um,
shitty.
29. Ooh, that was kind of shitty. There were 3
That was
ones.
kinda
All right. Well, this one right in front of Nalfian, regardless, is dead. If that provides you any comfort.
That helps a little.
There you go.
Splat.
Even though they don't have blood, they dissolve
Splat.
into dust. But it still splats on the battle map. Okay, then for these ones, I'll go ahead and make 4 dexterity saving throws. Saving throw normal. Saving throw normal. Saving throw normal. Saving throw normal. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so the first one is an 8, which fails, so it'll take 29 points of damage. This one does die. This next one rolled a natural 20, so it does succeed, so it'll take 28. That's 14 points of damage. This one right here rolled a 5, so that's a fail, so it'll take 29 points of damage. It is dead. And then this one right here will take rolled 13, so it'll also take 29 points of damage. And it looks badly injured, but still hanging in there.
Okay. And then after I've done that, because I have Battlefield Inspiration, fun times. So I'll give that to... It's gotta be within 30 feet. I kinda didn't think of that before I went. How far is that? That's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll give Battlefield Inspiration to Lila, Yorick, and our friend just over here.
Okay. What does
So
Battlefield
they just
Inspiration
add
do?
a D4 to saving throw, to like a saving throw or an attack roll or whatever until my next turn.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, a D what?
D4. But I can keep doing that the whole time.
That's awesome.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool.
Tis
So
all.
this Bloodsworn Angel, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to move over here. And then they will ascend 20 feet up into the air using all of their movement speed. But that is it. We move on to this Ghostblade Eidolon over here. Nice. It will...
Come at me, bro.
I guess so. It's gonna...
Come on.
Actually cannot get to Nalfi, and it ends up going through the difficult terrain and gets right about there, but is unable to move any further.
Good
Right.
Yorick, it's your turn. It'll hold its attack action in case anybody comes close.
All right. Yeah, so seeing that Belle's in a bit of a spot here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? All right, Yorick is going to activate Steel on his Blackfire Maul.
Okay.
And he's just going to drop 2 smackdowns on this lion, hoping to get its attention rather than having it to continue to attack Belle.
Boom.
So let's do that. I rolled the damage, not the hit. Gosh, hang on, sorry. Okay, so that's a 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so we'll just use the same damage then.
Okay.
Come on, so... That's 21 points of damage on the first one. And for round 2... Alright, cool.
Okay.
And 19 for that one.
19. Yep, it's looking injured.
And then seeing that, like, I know it's, like, over top of Belle, but it's not, like, pinning her, right? Like, she could get up and get away, or how does that work?
No, it just knocked her prone and is capitalizing on that, but it's not pinning her down.
Okay. I think, seeing that, like, it's practically on top of Belle and Twigs right there, I think Yorick wants to really make sure it gets its attention, so he's literally going to back up to try to basically bait its reaction to eat the attack of opportunity so that these two can get away, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does it take it?
Yeah, it'll take it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack against you. It's going to chomp towards you, Yorick, as you begin to move away from it. Attack, normal. 12 does not hit.
It does not.
Okay.
And then he's just going to move right back, so he's still on top of that thing.
All right.
All right,
So yeah.
and bonus action and action. Yep, that will be it for Yorick for now. He will be focusing on this thing.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool.
Oh, it's like all the dead people's turn now.
Yeah, I know, right? At the end of your turn, Yorick, Anarius is going to take a legendary action.
Oh shit.
Trying to think if he's going to go offensive or defensive here. He will go defensive. And well, no, he'll go offensive because he's angry right now. Sure. So then, I guess targeting one of the blood sworn angels, you can see he brings the hammer and he points it towards the creature, and you can see these threads of black and white energy that are almost like strands of dust begin to wrap around the creature and choke at it as he is going to use his legendary action, all 3 of his legendary actions, to reduce to ash. So he's going to go ahead and the creature needs to make a con saving throw. Saving throw, normal. That is a failure. Rolled a 17, and then he is going to roll that damage. Oh, that was really low damage. That creature is going to go ahead and take 30 points of necrotic damage as you can see on the Bloodsworn Angel, parts of it begin to disintegrate almost to a degree as it begins to fade away. Not entirely, it's still hanging in there. It just was injured by the spell. Or by the magical effect. It's not a spell. It's not the disintegrate spell. Okay. Alrighty, so York, that was the end of your turn. This Eidolon is dead. This one right here is still alive, but it is under the effects of the confusion. Oh, it automatically rolled.
Wow. Does it say what it...
Good.
Yep.
It's got a 3, right?
3, the creature uses its attack to make a melee attack randomly determined by a creature within no reach.
No, a 3 is the creature doesn't move or take actions. That's weird.
Flails.
Is it a different one than what's on the thing? That's so funny. Guess it doesn't really matter. But,
Oh yeah, it still does nothing, so.
yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Alright, with that, it's Bell's turn. It also failed the saving throw at the end.
Sick. All right. Belle is going to, if she can get out from underneath it and stand up, that's what she'll do first, so that she's not prone anymore.
Easy enough, yep.
And then she'll do her Arcane Burst multi-attacks on him, so 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay. Wait, am I just dumb? Attack.
No.
Normal. Okay.
21, that hits.
Okay. So damage for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Normal. Is that much? What the fuck? Okay. Well, round 2. Here we go. Attack.
Belle's been working out.
Yeah.
That's a miss, though. You can
Yeah,
see
this one misses.
very hit or miss. Like when she hits, it's hard, but when she doesn't, there's just this repelling blast that moves towards the creature, but the lion's able to duck out of the way.
Badly injured. Okay, cool. Well, I think she remembers from class that it could take an opportunity of attack if she backs up. So she'll stay there, but she's nervous about it.
But York already took the attack, so it doesn't have another
Oh,
reaction.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, she'll back up then. You're right. It doesn't have a. I can't. I can only click on the lion. I can't click on her token. Okay. We'll have her move back here.
Okay. Out of the reach. Got it. All right, with that, we moved back to the top of the turn order with Twig.
Just considering if this thing's badly injured, I don't know if it's better to kill it or get away. Fuck it, we can try. So yeah, thank God for crossbow feet. Twig will just use one of the charges on the blazing bowstring as well, because that's a D10 of fire, I think, that adds to it. I cannot find anything. Yeah, okay. And so she will take a shot. Also gonna use a charge from her crossbow as well. Oh, that was really bad though. 13.
13 on which creature?
On the lion thing.
Lion. Sadly, a 13 will miss.
Okay. Does that still eat up my charges if it's part of the damage thing? Oh, it's when it strikes. Yeah, okay. So
It's when it strikes, yeah, no. So it'll be there for the next strike.
Hopefully. So we try again. We do a little bit better.
16 hits.
Okay.
With a plus 10 modifier, I will never understand how you...
Look, mate. The dice hate me. That's all I can tell you. So just with the bow, then that will be that, and I don't think... No, there is no save for the grasping part. So it takes that extra 10 poison.
Nice.
For the blazing bowstring,
And
what's the
then-
damage for the...
It is
Might not have to
an
roll any saving
extra
throws here.
D10. And none of those are saves, and then that's fire damage.
Okay, all right. With that
Yes.
fire damage, creature's dead.
Is it dead? Yeah.
Just point blank, the bolt as you shoot into the creature, you can
This
see
big ass thing, just right point blank. I love it.
huge line. You shoot it right in the neck as it just sort of lumbers over. You can see it was about to make one more lackluster strike against Bell, but it is unable to land that blow. As luckily, Twig, you finish the celestial creature off.
Hell yeah. I will also, we'll move up this way, why not? Party across things. Stay a little bit back. We'll up there, and that'll be all.
Okay. Alrighty. Lila, it's your turn with the 22.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Sorry, I had two ideas in my head and I didn't know which one would be better to do.
Okay.
Nalfian, you really need him to get to the ground. Yorick, you probably do too. I can try command. Is that a charisma?
I mean, I will
Wisdom?
say, like, if you'd rather do something else, I could just worry about the two people that are on the ground for now. And
I'm super worried about him. I don't know, have we even touched him yet?
no, he's barely injured, dog. So I mean, you can't.
Echo now stabbed him. Did a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I know our Bloodsworn Angels can fly, but I think we need to start dealing, because I'm not worried about the people on the ground.
For sure. No, you do you, dog.
Yeah, I just wish I knew a better way. Is Insight Greed Wisdom too? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll try it.
I will.
Oh, what?
I will say, Inarius himself probably pretty good at wisdom saving throws. His mount, maybe not. It is just a creature.
But he can fly, but that could help. You know what? That's a good. We can try everything, right? I'm gonna try. What's the perk of casting it at higher levels? Additional creatures. Okay, not useful then. All right, at first level, I'm gonna cast command on his mount. And
I mean, I will just interject. If you do want to upcast it, though, you could cast it on both, like, the mount and Inarius.
all right, at second level, we will be casting it on him and his mount. And the command will be land.
Okay.
Get land. Is that the dumbest one to use? I don't know why.
I don't know.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's one
Now
word.
it lands. You get
Land.
Inarius. Inarius will make them mountain land.
Narius is going to use a legendary resistance to choose to succeed instead. But still for the mount.
But hey, that gets one of his legendary resistances out of here,
Yeah.
so.
We'll take it.
Then for the mount, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 17.
17. Pop. That is a failure.
Nice. I don't know if it has to take the course of action right now. Must
Immediately.
succeed. I don't know if it says here. Let me put it in the.
Yeah, so it's just about to ask.
Did it go? No, it didn't. Here. That might have put it in there.
Command. You speak a one word. Wisdom saving throw. Directly harmful. Shortest amount. Direct route. Drop. Flee. Grovel. Halt. Higher levels. Some typical commands follow the effect. You might have an issue with another command. If you do so, the DM determines how the target behaves. The target can follow the command. Target moves toward shortest most direct route. Okay, all right. Well, that was unhelpful. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that at its next turn, it'll
Yeah.
drop.
Because it's for one round, so it doesn't even. It won't last. Well, I guess we'll say at the end of Lila's next turn.
Yeah, sure.
There.
Sounds good to me. Okay.
And then I think she will, seeing that Belle was in a little bit of a pickle, she's gonna fly down next to her sister. For there. So, I guess. Fuck. Why can't I pick? Oh, because I was clicking the wrong spot. So like, 10 feet in the air instead, or maybe 5 feet in the air. I don't care. One of the two, however math works out.
All right.
By her sister.
Cool, sounds good. So you're just floating a little bit above her now. Your
Yeah.
feet are about at her head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just wanted to get near her.
Of course.
Because love.
Love. Okay, so then this Bloodsworn Angel, provided you had nothing else?
I don't think because I can't use Healing Word as a bonus action since I already used a spell. Otherwise, I would do that. So, no.
Alrighty, so this Bloodsworn Angel will get in close contact, and then, yeah, it's gonna make 2 attacks. Yeah, it's gonna make 2 scythe attacks against the against Denarius. 1, 2. Oh, that's right. It doesn't do that because it's weird. Okay. First one is a miss for sure. Second one, though, is a natural 20. That is really not good for Anarius because these are nasty.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Go! Fuck!
Kill the bitch.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That was not great. That's what it should be at. Okay. So Anarius is hit with 89 points of a
Killed him
combination of slashing and necrotic damage.
Bless.
Nice. Alrighty. That'll be the end of its turn, though. Nalfian.
All right. He's gonna badly injured, badly just skirt around the bad shit here, and with Whisper, he's gonna go ahead and try to take this guy out. 18.
That hits.
And then Dawn's Wrath on there.
Okay, that creature is dead.
Okay. All right. How far did I just go? 10 feet? Say less. Let's skirt around this way. Boop.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I mean, I can do.
No,
hold
it's
on.
okay. No. That
I
was
can go
that.
boop boop. Oh, now I'm stuck underneath this guy.
No, that's why I said yeah, because that would have been awful. But it's just funny because
Okay,
he just
Second attack.
Nalfian jumped over the difficult terrain. Yeah.
Surprise. That second attack missed.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Third
rough.
attack?
Yeah, the horn was rude. Okay. Yep, that hits.
Oof, man, rough.
Oh, yeah.
Bo. I assume that he's still alive.
Yeah, this
Bonus
guy's
act-
still alive.
Yeah. Dagger.
That
Oh,
hits,
I
no?
should be doing these with disadvantage.
Oh,
shouldn't I?
yeah, you're right.
All right. I'll do this again? Question mark.
Yeah, just roll the dagger again.
Oh, the dagger again.
Well, that still hit. But go ahead and roll the dagger. The dagger still hits too. All right, look at that. Nothing to worry about. 11 points of
Okay.
damage from the dagger. Creature is still up, but looking mighty rough.
All right, cool. And the guy's still floating, right? He's not gonna land until his next turn. Until it's his turn, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so that's this. So this is fine. All right. That's it. That's Nelf's turn.
Okay, all right. Nalfian, at the end of your turn, it will be one of, we're going to go ahead and do one of Anarius's lair actions, because this is his lair. I feel like a silly Bobilly, because I forgot it the first round, but I'm sure none of you were upset about that. So, what he is going to do is... You see that immediately Anarius is going to raise up that hammer and it is going to begin to glow this bright, radiant, overwhelming white light. As it eventually shines and then detonates, there is this flashbang that emanates from the head of the hammer. And I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being blinded.
God
Okay,
damn
I
it.
think since I'm so close to Belle, she gets advantage. Wait, where? Yeah, while in 10 feet of Lila, Bell has advantage on all saving throws. Dexterity, saving throw, advantage.
It's
So
a
that's
magic.
Bells.
I'll use
Not good still.
Oof.
Alright, Lila.
Lila and Bell do add 3, so...
Okay, cool. Plus, so 12 for Bell and
21 for Lila.
Yeah.
Okay. So Twig and Lila succeed. The rest of you, however, are
I got a 15. Does that make any difference?
sadly no.
How long are we blinded for?
Blinded until actually let me double check. Swear to God, if it's till the end of his next turn, that's gonna be hilarious.
Very hard.
Until the end of your next turn. So you go through one turn being blinded.
Got it.
So, for those of you that do not know, blinded cannot see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and your attack rolls to hit other creatures have disadvantage.
Got it.
Blinded.
That is the
That's
dumbest shit
blinded.
I've ever heard. I hate it.
Wait, sorry, how long does the
Blinded.
blinding last? Until the end of
Their
next
turn.
turn?
Our next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, okay.
So Nalvian is going to be blind for a whole round.
That's okay. You know who's not? Old man now.
I see through his eyes. Okay, all
Right,
right.
baby.
So with that, we come back to Inarius. Inarius now has all of his legendary actions back, so keep that in mind. What is he at? He's looking pretty rough. He is going to use... That's...
Is this the turn he gets grounded, by the way?
Oh, yeah, his mount.
Yeah, that should be.
Yeah, so the mount will begin to fall as he dismounts. He stays elevated 50 feet, but the mount does fall to the ground. Inarius' speed is not nearly as high as it is when he is not mounted. So he's pretty much suffering with like a half movement speed penalty right now. Because typically he has 60 feet of fly speed, but right now he has 30 feet of fly speed. Closer to a hover. So yeah, he is gonna make 4 attacks against this Bloodsworn Angel. So that is gonna be 1. That's a natural 1. That's awesome. 2. That's a 27 for 40 points of damage. And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, the Bloodsworn Angel, or be knocked prone. DC 18. That's a failure. So Inarius hits the Bloodsworn Angel with the hammer, and the Bloodsworn Angel goes crashing down to the ground 45 feet as it slams into the ground. Oh, you know what's really awkward about that? Inarius can fly down 30 feet, but he can't get he can't go down fast enough to get the Bloodsworn Angel. That's kind of funny. Wow, yeah. And he's got 3 more attacks, but he literally can't do anything with them.
Well, can I just like drop? Not worry about the flying.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that is going to be the end of his turn then. All right, cool. You ready to see? It's your turn.
So here's the thing. I've been manically scrolling through my spell list for anything I can do whilst blind.
Oh, yeah.
The answer is basically fuck all. Okay. So, I guess I'll throw a chaos bolt at him.
Okay. All right.
I really can't do anything else.
All right. So that will be disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let me roll this bullshit. I swear to God, if I roll the thing though, and it says, "Oh yeah, radiant damage." Oh, that's not fucking bad.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
Yep, 17. That. Oh, that will not hit. As you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It just misses.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
I haven't added my. Wait, is it? Do you add anything to these?
Oh, it would be your spell attack
Yeah.
bonus. Yeah, so then yeah, that would
Oh,
hit.
fuck yeah.
I didn't
What is
realize
it?
that it wasn't adding that. So yeah,
I
you're good.
Never
That hits.
used this. Takes 2d8 plus. Okay, 2d8 plus 1d6. Let's go. 2d8. I'll cast it at second, so it's a bit higher.
Okay.
Or not, because I don't want to try and. Oh wait, no. I hate this so much. It makes me so stressed. That's why I never use this.
Okay, 18 points of damage. What damage type?
I'm trying to see what the rules were because I can't. I need to see what they were to then be like, oh, what's the damage type? Choose one of the d8s. What is the damage on it? What is the thing
On the
it?
D8 or there's D10s here.
There's why are there d10s?
I don't know. You didn't roll above an 8, so there's a 2 and a 7.
Is it because you upcast? No.
No, that's the extra D6. There's a 2 and a 7.
I am so good. No shit. How the fuck? I am struggling.
It's okay.
so much.
Neither one
How
was
do I-
above an 8, so we're good.
Okay. I'll go with the first one. So that'll be it'll be cold damage.
Nice. Cold damage. 18 points of cold damage. Ooh, not 187. Woohoo.
No. Yeah. And she'll just, like, kind of scream very fucking annoyed because she can't see shit. And probably move. She's really close to Lila, which is kind of nerving because it's like, she'll move, like to there-ish.
Okay.
So we ain't clumped.
Alrighty. Sounds good. So you move over there, just sort of like mindlessly floating, trying not to bump or bang into anything, but you do manage to travel in that line safely.
Yeah. It's still within 30 feet, but I can't fucking read. Never mind. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I don't have blindness anymore. Fucking okay.
All right. You end your turn, and yes, no more blindness plagues you. Alrighty. Cool. At the end of your turn, you're ready to see, Anarius is going to use 3 legendary actions and is going to use his feature Detention. As you can see, he points the hammer towards the other Bloodsworn Angel that is on this side, and there are these chains of white and black that begin to wrap around it and try to pull it from this plane of existence.
Can I counterspell?
It is not a spell, it is a feature.
It's not a spell.
Yes. Sorry.
It's pulling it from this plane of existence.
Yes, it is.
Totally fine.
Jesus
It is giving it a
Christ.
detention.
Jesus.
Charisma saving
what it
throw.
feels
They're good at
Get
charisma
out.
Are we
saving
on a
throws.
plane of existence right now? Is the Astral
Nope.
Sea a plane of existence?
That's
How does it work?
well, it is. Anarius targets a creature it can see within 60 feet. The target must succeed a DC 18 charisma saving throw or be magically teleported to a harmless demiplane until the end of Anarius' next turn, whereupon the target reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. So, rolled a 14 total, even with a plus 11 to charisma saving throws.
Ouch.
Feels bad, man. And it is teleported to a harmless demiplane as it disappears.
Tried to help it.
It is the Bloodsworn Angel's turn. It is gone. It is the Eidolon's turn that is in front of Nalfian. Nalfian, it is going to make 2 attacks against you. These are going to be with advantage because you are blinded right now.
All right. Bring it on.
Attack 1. An 11 with advantage. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's so funny.
My rolls.
Yeah, I know. This Eidolon is just twig. Oh shit, I didn't roll with it. Okay, there's an 11 and a natural 1. Both miss.
All right,
With
all
advantage.
right.
Jesus Christ. All right, that's the end of the Eidolon's turn. Yorick.
Hate
You're
to see it
blinded.
happen. Yes. So I know he's blinded, but like Belle was right next to him, so I assume it's fair to say he at least remembers her general direction.
Correct. That's fair.
He's gonna reach out touch the top of her head and be like, yeah, okay, I think that's you. And he's gonna drop 30 points of lay on hands into her to get her back up to max HP.
How kind.
Thank you.
No, she doesn't have a lot of HP, so I was like, let's change that.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Top her
so-
off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
And that
Take
would
that away
heal
real
her
quick.
blindness, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
just
that
literally just-
lay on hands did that.
No, because you can only. It's either you dump in HP or you can spend 5 HP to cure a disease or neutralize a poison, so it cannot help with blindness.
Oh, it's not even on the table. Gotcha.
Yeah, well,
All right.
not even an option.
With that, it is Belle's
And
turn.
then.
Oh, there's more.
Well, I mean, I know Yorick's blinded, so I'm not gonna have him move his 30 feet. But could we say he like staggers like 10 feet in like that direction? Like, is that
sure.
a fair compromise?
If you wanted to move more, you could use the railing along the plant here to move further if you wanted to.
If you're okay with that,
Yeah,
like
I'm
I
cool with that.
understand that's kind of like
It just
all right, what
looks
are
a
you
little
doing,
silly, you know,
15?
because you're like, okay, all right.
He's just stumbling. He's like, coming for you. I'm coming.
I'm gonna
get
get you,
there.
you bitch. If you wanted to move your full 30 feet, that's okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay, only if you're sure. So,
I'm positive.
all right.
It's got
And then his
progressively
eyes restored, but he can't move anymore.
Okay, all right. Oh, was there anything else, York?
No, cause he saw his actually bonus action
Okay.
for the first time. So he is actually going to switch from steel to sinew on his maul. And I was curious, Joe, if you'd allow. What does that look like? Because I've always wondered what that looks like.
So, yeah, I will allow it. Right, you're asking me to describe it. You don't want to.
Yeah, because I legit don't know
Okay.
kind of what you had envisioned, and this is the first time that York's done it this campaign, so I was curious.
Yeah. So when you choose sinew, you can.
Sounds icky.
It is. Before, when it's steel, there is this like radiant flame now that emanates from it. But when you choose sinew, you can see the maul itself begin to be covered in this thick, sticky blood with these bits of bone shard jutting out of it. There is this sickness that lingers around it, and like each one of these like spines that grow out of these sharp like spines that jut out of the top of the maul, you can see these are these small bits of like decaying, rotted sinew connecting each one of them. And kind of like when you begin to like you cook a steak or like you have a steak that's completely raw and you begin to pull it apart, you see all those tiny threads of like meat.
Yeah.
You can see that connecting each one of those spines of the maul, and looking into the maul, that's what you see. There's just like all of these like little threads of meat that are like tied together on the inside of the maul. It's fucking gross, dude.
I love how that's the first thing York sees, and as he blinks and his vision comes back, he's like, oh, that's Jesus. Oh my god.
Yuri's just like hovering nearby, looks over, is like, what the fuck is that?
It was option B on this thing.
He's got a
Like,
fucking.
okay.
What is that guy called? The guy who made the really twisted, weird meat creations.
Oh, I
can't
can't think of his name.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Or it's the guy that did all the alien art. It's one of those two people.
Yeah. Okay, all right. With that, it's Belle's turn.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if this will count, but like, could she technically hold her action till she's no longer blind? Is that a thing? Or would that be like too not?
No, yeah. I
'Cause,
mean,
like-
you just wouldn't be able to move, but yeah, you could.
Yeah. I don't think she will. Because I guess it's kind of meta. Has she been he's at 20 feet now.
Yeah, he
So-
lowered a bit.
Okay, was she able to see Inaris over the plants and stuff before she turned blind?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're still
And
5
he was
feet off
at
the
20.
ground.
Well, Belle isn't.
Oh, Belle isn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say Belle probably still could.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because then, yeah, she'll hold her action till she's not blind anymore, and then she's going to use Sculpted Explosion on Inaris. So that's what she'll just like start to hold her action, tell Lila her plan, and Lila's like, okay, that sounds insane, but let's try it, you know?
Okay. So with that, oh, that's strange that that's doing that. Okay. Alrighty. So as we move on to Belle's turn, blindness drops, and then she will go ahead and activate that ability.
Cool. So yeah, it's 150 foot range, so that's fine, and it's a 15-foot radius sphere, but it's centered on an Aris. I don't think that matters much.
Nope.
All right. Usability. The death. What did that tell me? Consume resource, consume recharge, place measured template. Item sources consume no longer exist. I don't know what to do. I guess I could just roll. Oh wait. It's just a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. I should have read the whole thing. She has to make a dex save.
Okay.
And then it's all the other stuff.
I think that I got it. Yeah, I did fix it, but that's okay. All right.
Okay.
DC 15 dex save.
Yeah.
He will choose to succeed.
Oh, right.
Would it hit his mount too? Because they're right on top of each other, aren't they?
No, that's true. Yeah, it would hit the mount.
Yeah, it would. It would. So, does the mount save?
The mount will fail.
Okay. So that's 7d8 of, I guess I get to choose. So I'll choose lightning damage.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. D8. Oh.
47
Damn.
points of damage. Ooh. All right. 47 points of damage. His mount is looking very rough.
Okay, cool. And then for the recharge, how does that, is that after, when would I roll to recharge?
Right now.
Would that be now or later? Okay.
Yep.
So it's a D6. Damn. It's not recharged.
Yep,
That's
it
it.
is not recharged. Oof. All righty. Move up to the top of the turn order, unless Belle wanted to move at all.
Nope. Probably not. So I think she's
Okay.
good.
All right, Twig, it is your turn.
Okay, real quick question. Anarius, do they count as a large creature, or are they still medium? They're just big for emphasis.
No, they do count as a large creature.
Okay, that's sad for me. But I, the way, gonna cast Ensnaring Strike before I take attacks, and the reason I ask is because they will get advantage on these strength saves. But before that happens, I need to actually hit the bastard. So Pachow, 16.
That misses.
Of course it does. There we go. 28. That's
That
a bit
hits.
better.
There we go.
Okay, so then we'll take that damage from it, and we'll also need a DC 17 strength from him.
Okay.
And I cannot find my
Alrighty.
spells. What the fuck
So
is
strength saving
There it is.
throw.
Ah.
DC what?
17.
17. And that is made with advantage.
Yes.
So that will be a 24.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll succeed, but it'll take 4 more points of damage.
I think they... Hold on, actually, let me check that. Oh, no, that's sad. Okay, never mind. It doesn't take that damage, though. It's only
okay.
if they do get restrained. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Alrighty. We move on from Twig, unless you wanted to move at all.
No, I'm happy here.
Okie dokie. With that, Lila, it is your turn.
Okay. So for spiritual weapon, because I can't remember, it's casting time is a bonus action, and to move it is a bonus action, but is to attack with it also a bonus action, or is that an action? Does anyone remember? Because I'm not seeing here. I can just.
I think when you
I'm
summon it,
pretty
you still get to have that action off.
I'm pretty sure spiritual weapon lets you attack using your bonus action.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature.
So you can move
yeah,
and
that
attack.
Okay.
And then when you
But
cast
if
it the
I
first time, you get to just attack with it right off the bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, great.
Yeah, spiritual
Well-
weapon's great.
Sick. All right. And is everyone looking? How's everyone looking like health wise? Anyone doing super? Everyone seems okay, right? Like it looks
I'm
like.
still
it.
at like 100 hit points. I'm good, Tam.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, it seems like we're okay.
Yeah, yours
so,
great.
All right, she's gonna cast spiritual weapon right. Yeah, right behind him. Oh wow, I see 3.
Oh,
This is so
Jesus
many.
Christ. I
I think it'll take
everything's
the
awful.
shape of a giant. So, like, if a giant shuriken in the shape of a really pretty star.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've got a mall I can give you.
That's fine, but
Okay.
just for flavor. All right.
Yeah.
And I think I'll cast it. I don't know if I want to cast it at just 3rd level. Is that what? No, it's 2nd. Oh, it starts at
Second
2nd
level.
level. We'll cast it at 3rd level. Look at that extra. Look at that extra D8 in here. So.
Spiritual weapon only gets upped for every 2 levels above it.
Oh, well then I want to
That's
cast
the one
it
downside.
at fucking 2nd level then. I don't want to use that then. Lamosaurus. Alright, it's actually at 2nd level. I'm marking it there. Oop.
Lamosaurus.
Alright. Did it roll already for damage?
Yeah, it did.
25? That's not
No,
right.
that's to
7
hit.
points of force
Okay,
damage.
I was like, what? I was like, that's nutso. Okay.
7 points of force.
There we go. And then she's going to fly up 15 feet in the air so that she can get a little bit of a better view on him and then take a shot with her bow.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. If I can find it. There it is. Oh my god. No, she doesn't.
Ooh.
Every time Lila uses her bow, she's an imbecile, so... Alright, that's it. That's her turn. Well, she'll fly 15 feet back down to get in the range with Belle and stay near her.
Okay.
That's what we
Alrighty.
do.
Sounds good to me. We then move to the Bloodsworn Angel. It is going to move up 20 feet. It's going to make 2 attacks against him. 1 miss. Second one. No, I didn't mean to roll all the damage. Second one. That's a natural 1. So both of those are going to miss. That's the end of his turn. Now, Thean, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm blinded, but I'm gonna go ahead and summon Old Man Elf.
Okay.
And since I can take my attacks through Old Man Elf, I'm going to. He was deleted because he died.
No, I didn't delete him. I specifically hid him, but I don't know where he disappeared
I'll put him
to.
right next
You
to
did a
me.
good job.
Where's Wally? But where's Old Man
There's
now?
so much shit happening in this combat, Jesus Christ.
He'll just appear right here next to him.
Got it, got it, got it.
Oops, I did that in reverse order. Oh, but this is also with disadvantage, so let me go ahead and roll that again. Did any of that come through? There it goes.
I don't know. My Foundry froze.
Yeah, mine did too.
There we go. Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
You
obnoxious.
got some coming through.
Yeah. So 22 with disadvantage.
Okay, that hits. And yeah, it's dead. 24 points of damage.
My dude's still in the air, ain't he?
20 feet right now.
I tried to get them. I'm
What's
sorry.
what's an elf's vertical?
His strength score.
Oh, what? What do you mean? What do you? Why can it be his dexterity score? What do you mean? It's a bouncing off of things. Okay. Fuck. I can't do anything when he's up that high. what's
Listen,
his
I'll give
plan?
you one shot here. All right.
Jump?
Well, not to
Little
jump.
hops?
The scythe that the Bloodsworn Angels have Nalfian is light enough. We'll say in this one instant, just so you can get some attacks off. You can use the Bloodsworn Angel. It'll bring its scythe down so you can climb up it and make a couple of quick attacks against Denarius.
Oh yeah, I'm so confused. You want me to run up the scythe?
Yeah.
Cool, do it.
All you gotta do is make an acrobatics
sure,
check,
do it.
and you got +1.
All right, I'm going up the scythe.
23. You run up to the guy. He pulls this or the person, the angel.
Now let's hope I hit. It'd be real awkward if
You
I
jump
don't.
off the scythe.
Whee!
You jump off the Bloodsworn Angel. You make your 2 attacks. We'll see what happens. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm an anime protagonist, baby.
Okay,
Well, I mean, old man Nalf is not Nalfian. This is all old man Nalf.
Okay, so wait, why did you roll the damage again? It's weird.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry about that.
Piercing critical damage. Oh, it did for some reason it's not doing the crits. No, I guess it did. It did the crits, right? Okay, cool. All right, so that is 20 points of damage. Woof. Nice.
So everyone's cheering, and Nalfian, like real Nalfian's just on the ground, like, what the fuck's happening?
I can't see anything.
It's just
Stumbling in the
Oh yeah,
dark.
it's Old Man Elf. I didn't even think about that.
And then, like, as he's falling, just one more slice. Bop.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20, that'll hit for 13
Alright.
points of damage. As the slice hits, you can see that as Anarius is cut, let me double check one thing here real quick. Nalfian, as the end of your turn comes around and we then move to Anarius's turn, and Nalfian, the blindness eventually fades away. You all can hear Anarius just let out this yell, this cry in pain as he says, I think the music cued.
Don't be a bitch boy, Jar.
You have no idea what you've started, but this ends now!
And you can see he reaches behind and he pulls out the Arcanum Suppressor, pointing it towards all of you, and there is this detonation of magical energy from it as all of the magical effects encompassing all of you fade away as those of you flying drop. Eurydice and Lila, you're both flying 10 feet up in the air, or 20 feet up in the air, right?
No, I'm at 5. I went back down.
Okay, so Lila, you
say
take
that.
no damage. Eurydice, you will take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash down to the ground, as none of your magical abilities, features, none of that is applicable anymore. No spells, nothing, no magical items. It is all mundane. And as you do that, he continues and says,
We will end this, but we will end this on my terms. In my realm.
and you can see as he does that, he is going to reach both of his hands out, and as he claps them together, levitating up in the air, he is going to cast Plane Shift.
Plane shift. Oh, you whore.
And as he does that, all of you, you can see all of your vision goes dark and black. As you open your eyes, you can see you are in this spectral realm, these threads of black and white connecting these disconnected, are floating in this sea of black and white, these boulders, these rocks that just float. You can see him on the other end of this arena, maybe 120 feet away, and these rocks just interconnected, barely able enough space for you to jump and climb and traverse. With none of your magical abilities or features, you have to finish this fight out and land these final few blows with no magical abilities at your disposal. And on that note, that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. And what I will do for all of you, because this is going to be something that might require a little bit more teamwork considering that, I will say this is going to be more of a rule of cool thing as you guys get into this next phase. I definitely don't think this is going to be initiative. I will go ahead and send some art a little bit later with what the area you're in looks like, so you have a better idea of how you're going to need to approach it. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to tune in sometime for more RWA streams. Thanks for watching. Bye.